What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? We in the building, man. We in the building. What's good, my peopleizations? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Geo James, Khalil 98. What's good with you? Vinny Vincent, Kenneth Wise. Salute. Leon Robinson. Cash Man, Ot B. Brown. Southpaw Boxing Media, Kashif Dixon. Will for Sports. Kennedy Linda, T. Williams, Dwayne Freeman, Benjamin Harrington, Big Lakeshore, Benjamin Harrington, I'm going to rank you up. Talib Cunningham, Neil Davis, Tito Shatanda, Cletus Smith, Jamil Allen, Thomas Moreland, Donald Favors, A-Rod 83 Rod, Head 409, Professor Goods, Tito Shatanda, Rello Fellow, L Won't Fail, Ray Morrison Jr., my brother MREC TV in the building. Go subscribe to my brother MREC TV. What's good with you, Rec? Chris Garcia, salute. Alfred Morris, Leo McPherson, salute. Chase the Coin, David Scott III, Kenneth Howard, Neil 6473, Big Zoe, Sean Miller, Paul Clark, Mr. J Dub 20 Texas, Big Zoe, Earl Singleton, salute. AJ Lewis, Sons, Jashawn Giles, Dimitri Cohen, salute, Machiavelli Mafia, Johnny Lokes, Sheena, salute, Sab One, Moped Mosley, Johnny Little, salute, Milwaukee in the building. I'll be in Milwaukee soon. Christopher West, Anwar Willis, D-Stats TV, Jay Lee, salute. Gilbert Rodriguez Jr., what's good with you, young king? What's your friend name, Gilbert? Dane Watson, Brothers UK, salute. Coach Gabe, salute. Adrian McCoy, Robbie Sanders, salute. Professor Goods, Mark Fralin, salute. Combo Breaker 99, Nitty G, my brother. Paul Clark, salute. Nobelkis, peace and blessings to Nobelkis. Happy birthday to you. Wishing you many, many more birthdays. Peace and blessings to you. Big LT, salute. Levy McFadden, salute. Tucktown AZ, Truth Seekers TV, salute. What's good? Bunny BA, my brother, salute. Bumpy Thompson, salute. Maurice Daniels, salute. Vado Newton, salute. MG42 Pillbot, salute. We in the building. Mr. Norm, salute. Chicago, Inglewood on board. Salute to Chicago, man. Salute to Chi-Town, Inglewood, Chicago, man. MFG Band, salute. Chilltown Major, salute. Kevin Munning, salute. Vet Raps React, salute. Rocco 3, salute. Sylvester Solomon, 2011, salute. Ace by Double, Julius Young, salute. Steve J, Dahlia Internet. Peace and blessings to the queen. She stepped off up in here. Peace and blessings to you, queen. How you doing today? Smash that like button, man. We got 150 people. Let's get 150 likes, my people. We know how we do. TDC, LLC, Jersey in the building. Salute to New Jersey. FTV, salute. Charles Stone, salute. What's good? What's good? What's good? We got 150 people. Let's get 150 likes. John Legene Junes. I'm John Legene June. John Legene, salute. Charles Stone, salute. My brother Bish, B Megastar in the building. What's good with you, Bish? How you feeling, King? Oh, man, you know, I left my speaker downstairs. Went Kurt. The Guru, salute. Armin Rod, salute. Yeah, we got 166 people. Let's get 166 likes. The Blu-ray show. My brother Blu-ray. What's good with your Blu-ray? Salute to my brother Blu-ray, man. What's good with your Blu-ray? Will McClady, Adrian Vet, Big Homie Coop, salute. My brother Blu-ray in the building. Where you go? Let me wrench him up. There you go. Wrench up Blu-ray so nobody could block him. Rojai, salute. Eric D. Bell, salute. My brother Blu-ray in the building. What's good with you, Blue? Yeah, man. Smash that like button, man. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Money in the ghetto, salute. Salute. What's good? What's good? Get them likes up, man. We got 200 people. Let's get 200 likes. Smash the like button. Betty how you say that? Bed Bedestag TG. Man, I'm just gonna say 112784. Salute. Harry Jones Jr. What's good with you? Salute. Virgia Buckingham. Salute. Yeah, man. Smash that like button, man. 175 people. Let's get 175 likes. Y'all know they ain't gonna send out the notifications. Yashara Ben Israel. Salute. Beyond Above Media. Salute. Y'all know they ain't gonna send out the notifications. Smash the like button. Get the likes of 200. Or 7 Magic. Salute. What's that? Orlando? Were you in Orlando? He said, what's good, Blue? This issue, I'ma be, aka IAB. We met in Vegas at Wilder Ortiz. Okay, salute to you, King. How you feeling? Agbula Kahindi, salute. Tiger A, salute. How you feeling, King? Son of Goku Mike Tyson, salute. Fly High 89, 817 Boxing B, salute. Bay Building Bay, salute. Ace by Double, Adil Ascari MMB, salute. Real McCoy, salute. What's good? Tay Brown, peace and blessings to you, Queen. 11520. Yep, salute to the 11520, Port Knox. Salute to 11550, Hempstead. And salute to Harlem, man. It used to be 212-718. Y'all know what it is, man. 917. PGH Big Dog, salute. Anthony Alexander, JC, Will Johnson, salute. Yeah, smash the like button, man. Get the likes up. Let's get them likes to 200, man. Smash it. Sonsei Lewis, salute. Taquan Savage, my brother. What's good with you, King? David Bohannon, salute. David Bohannon, where you been at, man? I ain't see you in a month for days, bro. It's been a while. Bumpy Thompson, my brother, salute. So we had a few fights this weekend. NBA D Nice, salute. We had a few fights this weekend, but still in all, we had Anthony Joshua fight this weekend, right? We had Anthony Joshua fighting this weekend. Underground Asylum, salute. We had Shakur Stevenson, Chris Colbert, Edgar Berlinga. We had, who else we had this weekend? Well, I feel like I'm missing somebody. Shakur Stevenson. Oh, Felix Verdejo versus Nakatani. Chase the Coin, salute. And yet and still, this is what I try to tell y'all, man. Errol Spence still dominates the headlines. Still dominates the headlines. The Real McCoy, my brother, saluting the super chat. He said, the Real McCoy, big bro, it's guy out here rocking my name, but not me. Oh, for real? But you wrenched up, though. Lawrence Williams, my brother. What's good with you, Lawrence? Yep. Yeah, no, Real McCoy, but I got you wrenched up. They not wrenched up, though. So don't worry about it. Salute to you in the super chat. Joseph Davidson, salute. So, yet and still, the truth prevails, pun intended. Jet Ski, salute. The truth prevails, right? Pun intended. Right? Gold, salute. Right? Errol Spence Jr., Mo Boxer, salute. Making headlines. All he said was play Scrappers TV, salute. Richardson Hitchens. Oh, yeah, Richardson Hitchens. Exactly. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Richardson Hitchens fought this weekend. They all look great, didn't they? Richardson Hitchens looked great. Shakur Stevenson looked great. Chris Colbert looked great. Edgar Berlinga, obviously, he looked himself, right? And I was shocked with Berlinga, man. Anthony Joshua looked good. Not Berlinga. Felix Verdejo with Nakatani, man. He's supposed to win that fight. He gassed out. Mr. Wilkinson, salute. You saw what happened. You know what? Felix Verdejo need to get with Blu-ray. So he gassed out. David Bohannon, salute to my brother in the super chat. Aleem Nassar, salute. He gassed out. Aleem Nassar, I'm gonna wrench you up. You've been here for a minute. Felix Verdejo, he need to get with you, Blu-ray. Professor Good, salute. He gassed out. Real Talk Live Sports, salute. Kagizo King 053, salute. Be that bitch. Peace and blessings, Queen. Pugilist Nino Brown, salute. Right? Taquan, he gassed out. Andre Noah, salute. He hurt him. He dropped Nakatani, had him hurt, badly hurt, and he went out there and gave everything he had in that whatever round that was, right? Pray for crazy salute. Whatever round that was, right? What round was that? Round 2, right? And then it was it. He never ever physically recovered. Never. He never ever physically recovered. Ever. Eric Bowden, salute. He never ever physically recovered. He got hit with a jab, and it looked like he got hit with a straight right or a hook. Southpaw Boxing Meeting, my brother in the super chat, he said, much love, Blue Blood. I appreciate what you're doing, man. Keep dropping the fight game. Knowledge, SPM, BM. Salute to you, King. Right? He gassed out. He gave everything he had and could not recover. Not even rounds later. He got hit with jabs rounds later. And when he fell across, Jay Smith, salute. Robert Singleton, salute. When he fell across the ring like, and arms went over the ropes from the jab, I was like, oh, man, I was so disappointed, man. I was so disappointed. I'm like, bro, what are we doing here? What are we doing, man? You supposed to win that fight, bro. But I got to give Nakatani his credit, man. That dude could take a punch, man. He could take a punch. But come on, bro. Felix Verdejo, man, you need to hit up Blu-ray. Because that was all stamina. That was all fatigue. That is simply that. DJ Zion Love, salute. Chino Davis, salute. It was simply his conditioning. Plain and simple. It was his strength and conditioning. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. He was the better skill guy. He hurt Nakatani, dropped him. Physically, he threw them punches trying to get Nakatani out of there and couldn't even. Then he did it again. He knocked him down again and tried to finish him again and ran out of stamina again. And that was all she wrote. Case closed. Black Alpha, salute. Then it was case closed. Like, what are we doing, man? Mr. T. King, Texas, salute. This is why I tell y'all, all of these dudes look good on the scale. I tell y'all this all the time. Mr. T. King, Texas, my brother, salute in the super chat. He says, salute T. King. Burgess Meredith, Muhammad Arif, salute. I always tell y'all, Skrilla Trilla, salute. Momo Gonzalez, Rafael Super Brio, salute. I tell y'all all the time when y'all be like, man, this dude look good on the scale. David the Real Thomas, Kirk Jordan, salute. Salute to Birmingham. I tell y'all all the time, y'all be like, hey, man, yo, Blue, did you see this guy, man? He looked good on the scales, man. He looked good. I think he come. How many times did you see a boxer step on the scale and don't look good? Outside of Andy Ruiz, especially in the lower weight classes. John, salute. Skrilla Trill, salute. Will Latimer, salute. How many times you see a guy step on the scales and don't look good? Don't have a six-pack. They look good. That don't mean nothing. Gary Childress, Key, salute. I spelled moving wrong in the title? Oh, man. Probably spell check. Adrian Pittman, my brother, salute. I'm not surprised. I'll do it. I'll do it over when it's over. But smash the like button, man. We got 400 people. Get 400 likes. Yo, Daddy, 0502, salute. J Folks, salute. I tell y'all all the times, we got 400 people. Let's get 400 likes, man. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 400. Pull Counter Boston, Goldie Boyley, salute. Supreme Beast Boston Talk, salute. Michael Demp, salute. DT E, salute. I tell y'all all the time, right? Because you see a guy step on the scales, that don't mean he physically strong. That don't mean his stamina and that don't mean nothing. Taquan Savage, my brother. Hard Body, J Timo, what's good with you, Hard Body? What's good with you? When you got another show, Hard Body, let me know. Skills from New Orleans, salute. So I tell you guys all the time, that don't mean they physically strong. That don't mean that they're going to be able to last 12 rounds. That don't mean that they're in the best shape of their life. They look good on the scale. They look good on the scale. But when you open it up, it don't respond. Blair Isaiah, salute. It don't respond. And Felix Verdejo looked good on the scale. H-Town 713, salute. He looked great on the scale, did he? Six-pack, ripped, right? But when he got in the ring, stamina was like this. Anthony Joshua, he looked good on the scale. Real Talk Live Sports, salute. He looked good on the scale. Darlin James, Marcus Priest, salute. He looked great on the scale, Anthony Joshua, don't he? Mr. Sinister, salute. But after the 6th round, for his entire career, we know this, that after the 6th round, Anthony Joshua goes, Danny Webb, salute. Mr. Pazzo, salute. School of Skills, salute. Mark Ambrose, salute. After the 6th round with Anthony Joshua, he always goes, and he ain't the strongest guy. I am Ill Will, salute. He's the bigger guy. Like, he was much bigger than Kubrat Pulev. He was much bigger than Kubrat Pulev, right? But he gasses out every single time. Never fails. Never fails. Viet Raps React, salute my brother in Super Chat. He said, do you think Manny Pacquiao versus Errol Spence is going to clash? I think it's going to happen. And I think Errol Spence is going to knock out Manny Pacquiao. He's at least going to drop him a few times. Renee Bashion, my brother, salute. Go subscribe to my brother, Renee Bashion. Especially this focused version of Errol Spence. Will Scott, salute. He's going to knock out Manny Pacquiao. He's going to at least drop him or hurt him. At the very least. That's at the very least. You understand? But I do believe that he's going to stop Errol Spence. Manny Pacquiao. I do believe it. My brother Blu-ray, he said we stopping him. Yeah, I do believe that. Because Errol Spence has shown us so many different dimensions to his game, right? That I believe at any point, Kashif Dixon, Shaq Bellhorn, salute. Because see, this is what people are going to do. Will Scott, salute. They're going to say, well, Manny, after this happens, after the fight, they're going to say, well, Manny Pacquiao was old. We already know this. That's why y'all have me. We ain't going to let that ride. BBG, salute. But that's what they're going to try to tell you, that he was old. But see, here's the thing. It doesn't matter at any point in time. Just like I told y'all with Terence Crawford and Kell Brook, right? KB, salute. Sammy Dumas, salute. Horo Fix TV, salute. Professor Goods, my brother in Super Chat, he said Frank Bruno was built like a Greek statue and he had no stamina. Exactly. He looked good on the scales, though. He looked great. Cashman, salute. So I think that stylistically, Errol Spence at any point in time would beat Manny Pacquiao. It doesn't matter. It don't matter if this was Mamadou Saram Bunu, salute. It doesn't matter if this was a version of Manny Pacquiao that just fought Miguel Cotto or Margarito. It doesn't matter. Because styles make fights. Errol Spence has now shown us so many different dimensions to his game that lets me know, right? Now, we'll never know, obviously, because we don't have a time machine. But what I'm saying is Manny Pacquiao's style fits Errol Spence's style. And he don't have the southpaw advantage over Errol Spence, obviously, because Errol Spence is a southpaw. But Errol Spence, what gives Manny Pacquiao trouble? Movers, guys who could switch it up. Boxers give Manny Pacquiao all types of trouble. What has Errol Spence shown us now? That he could box, that he could bang, that he could mix it up. He's versatile. Smooth groove boxing, salute. Healthy hustler, salute. He's versatile. And he's garnering more and more experience. Tunnel vision, salute. He's versatile, right? Brian Taylor, salute. So now that he's on top of that, he's realigned himself with the sport, should I say. Rededicated himself to the sport. Derek Young, salute, as he told us. And now he's hiring a nutritionist. He's getting back with his strength and condition coach, Blu-ray. He's already back running. He's already back focused. Nino Baller, salute. Justin Newman, salute. It's over. It's over. Philly, Maine, 215, salute. This is why I told you guys, Kick Science Socially, salute. When they first made mention of Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, I said Terence Crawford, originally when it first was mentioned, Luke, salute, I thought that Terence Crawford would win because I thought that he had more tools in the toolbox to make the necessary adjustments to beat Errol Spence. But what did I tell you guys? Romel Lane, salute. Errol Spence was younger, right? He wasn't as experienced. The Guru, salute. Now, what happened? Errol Spence has fought in so many different styles. He's had now so many different encounters now, right? He done got in the ring with Sean Porter. He done got in the ring with a Mikey Garcia. Shadow 979, salute. He done got Big George 850, salute. He done got in the ring with the Mikey Garcia. He done got in the ring with a Danny Garcia. He done went to the UK and fought a Kell Brook when he was champion in hostile environment. Man, he now there's nothing that Terence Crawford can present to him that he hasn't seen. If you follow me. Now he can't present Terence Crawford advantage when dealing with Errol Spence was going to be his versatility. But now his versatility has went out the window. That advantage has went out the window, right? Riceta 79, he said comedy. What's comedy about it? You don't know the sport of boxing? What's comedy? Rampage Jackson, salute. Because I got time, bro. I just started. I got plenty of time. Don't block him. Don't time him out. Don't do any of that. Leave him. Mark Franklin, salute. Romel Lane, salute. I got plenty of time. Don't block him. Don't time him out. Don't do none of that. I got time. I just started. We 20 minutes in. DeWeary Jones, salute. I got plenty of time. If they want to ride this train, the train just started. Main event Mark, my brother, salute. Anthony Jacobs, salute. Andres Norris, salute. Jay Lynn, salute. Yeah, Jashawn Giles, I got this. I got him. Steady grind, salute. See, the problem is reality don't want to, the perfectionist, salute. People don't want to live in reality. Caesar T, salute. Smash the like button. We got 550 people. We should have 550 likes. Marvin Banks, 5 to prove my love, salute. Joe Max, salute. We should have 550 likes. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. All the way up. So before I continue on that topic, I want him to tell me what's comedy about it. See, you got to deal with facts over feelings. We always say that here. You got to deal with facts over feelings. Has Errol Spence garnered experience? Has he gotten better? Just facts over feelings. Has he gotten better? Has he garnered experience? Is he trajecting this way? Chino Davis, salute. Right. Has my brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. What's good with you? Go subscribe to my brother Keon, Everything Boxing and Sports. Has Terence Crawford went this way, or did he go like this? He's going like this now, right? Right? Terence Crawford is going like this. We don't know if he's going like this because he's not fighting that level of competition. He is in stepping in the ring with guys that he's far more superior than, skill-wise. Terence Crawford is not doing this. He's doing this. Right? So we have to ask ourselves, right? Elvin Hansen, salute. One Honor, salute. Derek Young, salute. Christopher West, salute. Darnell Schaefer, salute. What's good? And this is not, again, Samuel Midget, salute. Again, because people will say, again, because people are going to say, see, Blue just don't like Terence Crawford. All right. I'm telling you facts, right? Tell me what you saw different from Terence Crawford from the Jeff Horn fight to the Kell Brook fight. Real McCoy, my brother in the super chat, he said facts and not the hype, like got knifed. Salute. Facts. Right? What did you see different from Terence Crawford from the Jeff Horn fight to the Kell Brook fight? 7 Mile Rook, salute. Curtis Stanton, salute. And this is not a knock on him. I'm just dealing with facts over feelings. JT, salute. You saw the same guy. What did you see from Terence Crawford versus Jose Benavidez? Smash the like button. Get the likes up. We got 615 people. Get the likes to 615. Andre Robinson, salute. What have you seen from Terence Crawford versus Jose Benavidez that you saw different in, I don't want to say the Amir Khan fight, because Amir Khan knew what was coming, and he saw an opportunity and he bailed out. LD Giles Jr., salute. But what did you see different? Did you see anything different from the Jose Benavidez fight to the Igor Kavaliauskas fight? I'm just being real. I'm not saying this is not a knock against his talent or anything. Splash Master 03, salute. I'm just being real. Trayon Thompson, salute. It's not that Ratchet since 91, salute. It's not that his talent slipped, but it's just here. We know you saw the same thing. If anything, Terry Smooth Jr., salute. Bud is a Hall of Fame boxer. He is. Never said he wasn't, Terry Smooth Jr. The model of the plant-based pugilist, salute. But I'm asking you this, Terry Smooth. I'm Terry Smooth. You said Bud is the first ballot Hall of Famer. Yep, you right. Mikey Garcia is the first ballot Hall of Famer. right? There's a lot of first ballot Hall of Famers. Salute to my brother, Carolina Ryder, coming through, dropping that hundo on your boy Blue, as he always do. Salute to my brother, Carolina Ryder, coming through, showing your boy Blue love, man. Dropping that hundo on your boy Blue, man. I appreciate you 1,000%. Always coming through and showing me love and holding me down. I appreciate you 1,000%, man. If there was a goal button I could wrench up your wrench to goal, I would do it. Marcus Priest, my brother in Super Chat, still sharp and steel, and unfortunately Crawford is fighting aluminum. This is what we talking about. Boston, we going hard. Salute. So, Chef Curry, salute. That's why I'm asking my brother, Terry Smooth Jr., right? I appreciate my brother Terry Smooth Jr. See, he's a Terence Crawford fan, right? But he deal with facts over feelings, my brother Terry Smooth Jr. So that's why I'm asking Terry Smooth, because I know he deal with facts over feelings, and he ride with Terence Crawford, right? So that's why I'm asking him. Did we see Terence Crawford? Am I wrong when I say he's not going up? Because he's doing what we expect. Paragon of Principles, my brother in Super Chat, he said the only thing is the speed of hands from Bud, but if Errol fights Manny, then that's a wrap. Bud better not let him fight Pac-Man first. Facts. See, my brother Terry Smooth Jr., he said, yeah, Crawford does have to step up his resume. Facts. Gravy Davis, salute. G. Harper, salute. Fat Cat Shadow Boxer, salute. And it's not, see, people always take it as a not. No. It's like sparring, right? If you spar on the same level of competition, fight in, fight out, night in, night out, right? Tyrese Mayweather, salute. Night in, night out. 432 Ballery, salute. Ja the Real, salute. Night in, night out. How are you getting better? Albert Doherty, salute. Like my brother Blu-ray, PA player, salute. Who happens to be, and I don't even mention him because that's my brother Blu-ray, right? So Blu-ray this is just how you say it? It's just a natural rule of life, right? So Openland LD, General Squalls, Will Smith, salute. Blu-ray, right? Blu-ray's a trainer, right? He knows how to, essentially, you have to manipulate the body for it to grow. Smitty Smith, salute. Kenny Ray Powell, salute. Ashante L, salute. Because if you stay doing the same routine night in, night out, you could be strong. But if you do the same routine, you're not going to get stronger. You follow what I'm telling you? So, Big Snack Pack, salute. 360 Life, salute. Picasso, salute. James Martin, salute. So, like Blu-ray could tell you, Reg Andrew, salute. You have to switch up the routine to get stronger. If I do the same thing every day, I'm not getting stronger. You're just not. Terence Crawford is not fighting top-level opposition. Errol Spence is. So he's getting better as the fight game go on. On top of, guess what? Guess what? Skills from New Orleans, my brother in Super Chat. I love Bud as a black man, dislikes his opponent selection. Facts. Facts. Corey Yellerman Jackson, salute. Facts. And so here's the thing, right? We got to look at it from this standpoint. Not only is Errol Spence fighting a better competition, but he's fighting a better competition just as well in sparring, because he's sparring Jermell Charlo, who is top 5 pound-for-pound boxers in the world. And in my opinion, he's top 3. So he got Jermell Charlo every single time out, pretty much, that he could spar with. How many people, and this is no knock against the level of competition that Terence Crawford could bring into his gym, obviously. But I'm talking about not having to bring them into his gym. They already in his gym. Then he got one of the best strength and conditioning coach in Blu-ray. Then he has one of the best coaches in the world in Derrick James. And how much better can you get than sparring Jermell Charlo? Antonio King, salute. Because you have to understand, fitness with D-Man, salute. You have to understand that their competitive nature Rice Eater 79. He said, we ain't heard strap season from Spence in a while since Crawford been knocking on his door. Well, you're wrong, good brother. And I was waiting for you to come back. Vital Newton, salute. Demetrius Hogg, Mark Fralin, salute. I was waiting for you to come back. Alan Young, salute, because I got time, right? Cameron Jones, salute. I'm going to ask you this question. When Terence Crawford is repeatedly asked, who do you want to fight next? Who is he saying? Woke, salute. Don, salute. Who is he mentioning? Don't disappear on me, bro. I could do this all day. Smooth Groove Boxing, salute. Bright Light, salute. IFY John, salute. Come on, who we got? Demetrius Griffith, salute. I could do this all day, bro. All day, I got time. I just started. So you want to ride this train? And I got room. James Kelly, my brother in the super chat. He said, how you doing, Blue Blood? I'm doing great, man. Where you been at? I ain't seen you since last week. Multiple times Buzz said Spence and Pac-Man. No, stop it. Stop it, man. Don't give me two options. Don't give me two options. You see how they try to do? Pay me and salute. He tried to give me two options. Well, he said on numerous occasions, he said Spence and Pacquiao. No, stop it. I said you can only fight one guy per night. One. To appear, salute. Boxer Fan 713, salute. You only can fight one guy per night. James Humphrey, salute. So I got time. I'm asking you, who did Terence Crawford, when he came in the division, Queen 71, peace and blessings to you, Queen. How you doing today? Dahlia Antoinette, dropping that dub in the chat for your boy Blue, man. As always, showing love as she holds this channel down all the time. Peace and blessings to the Queen, Dahlia Antoinette. Now, where'd the brother go? You wanted to ride this train. So I'm asking you, who was his first options? Life, love, peace and blessings, Queen. When he even made his debut to the welterweight division. Tony TV, salute. Alex Corona, salute. Who was his first options? What did he say? Who did he want? A.B. Wall, salute. Come on, brother. Come on, good brother. It's 2020. I know your social media and your fingers work much faster than that. Let's have it, bro. Curtis Bridges, salute. Billy Lane, salute. Come on. Curtis Bridges said Spence. Billy Lane said Spence. That's because they don't know what they don't understand. They new to the channel, right? And they're hearing what everybody else saying. Rodney Howard, salute. But I'll educate them in a second as well. Neil Davis, my brother in Super Chat. Bud fans have no problem with him trying to fight Manny, but when Manny wants to fight Spence, Spence is apparently ducking. It's ridiculous. It's beyond. It's beyond. It's beyond. Beyond. Where'd you go, good brother? Where'd you go, good brother? He said no. Spence told Crawford he was too little when he arrived to the welterweight division. You're wrong. Go do your homework, good brother. Go do your homework. You're wrong. You're wrong. Real McCoy, my brother in the super chat, he said, Blue, where Unc Kurt at? He gonna call in a second. Franchise 581, salute. I know he be doing his business and stuff, so I just give him a little bit of time. Where'd the good brother go? Where'd the good brother go? You can see my people is mixing up people. Spence said he was too small. No, that's not what he said. That's not what he said. He never said that at all. He never said that at all. He never said that. Sherman Bray, salute. He never said that at all. Cerebral Shadow Boxer, my brother, DMV on deck, salute. We got 700 people. How come we don't have not near close to 700? Somebody explain that to me. G Fresh, salute. How come we got 715 people and we ain't even close to 700? 700 likes. Somebody explain that to me. Get the likes up to 700. Big Drip, salute. Somebody tell me, where'd the brother go? Now where you go, good brother? Come on, man. See, while I was explaining and going through, I saw you dropping your comments, right? So come on. Joe, you play too much, salute. Michael Wilson, salute. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? You see what I'm saying? Justin DeLibro, salute. Deli bro, salute. Man, you left, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. So anyway, since he left, Torrey Hartnett, salute. Vado Newton, salute. Mike G, salute. Yeah, now he left, man. You see what I'm saying, man? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I thought you was gonna put up, I thought you was gonna make it happen, man. I told you I just started. I got time. You understand what I'm saying? I got time, man. Rampage Jackson, salute. Come on, man. I had time, man. Well, anyway, just to those people that attest to that and say, well, I posted my reply about 3 times. I didn't see it, brother. Just, what'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you say? Frank Gonzalez, salute. What'd you say? Now, repost it right now because I'm paying very close attention. So repost it right now. 360 like, my brother in Super Chat. If Errol was fighting guys like Benavidez, Mean Machine, and Joe Blow, they would be giving him the business right now. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. Taylor Bell, salute. Oh, for sure. Can you imagine? Tone 40, salute. 817, Boxing B, my brother in the Super Chat. He said he been saying Manny first. We know this because he wanted to secure a 2 belts and 50-50. Problem is, Manny can fight Errol and make it bigger bag. Yeah, well. Tez Parza 0218, salute. Well, here's the thing. When he first came to the division, let's just clarify some things. When he first came to the division, right? He had the sights set on Manny Pacquiao, Danny Garcia, and Keith Thurman, not Errol Spence. Okay? Sean Porter even stated that he asked Terence Crawford, when you come to welterweight, who you got your eyes set on? Who you looking to fight? And he told Sean Porter, and Sean Porter don't make up stories. We know this, right? Rocco 3, salute. Chin checking, salute. Sean Porter said, well, he told me, Professor Good, salute. He told me, so School of Skills, you said that offer will be 50-50 or no fight. So then essentially what you're saying is Terence Crawford don't want the fight. Admit that now. I just want you to admit that. It got to be 50-50 or no fight. So who's saying no fight? Errol Spence or Terence Crawford? I just want to make that clear. Yep. Exactly, Blue Red. Exactly, Blue Red. So you said that it got to be 50-50. It got to be 50-50 or no fight, right? School of Skills. So if it's 50-50 or no fight, right, my good brother, then you are essentially saying that Terence Crawford don't want the fight because we know who the money man is in this situation, right? I mean, the proof is in the pudding. We can't deny that. The proof is in the pudding, right? There's no way you can compare the two. So you said it's about business and it's about money. So if it's about business and it's about money, then we know who the clear A side is. I know people don't want to hear this, but we got to talk about it because it just is what it is, right? It don't go away. Let you pull my skill. Salute. So we know who the clear A side is, who the money man is. The proof is in the pudding, right? Okay. And if he's saying 60-40, well, that's not far from 50-50. And if I'm the clear A side, King Vonnie 86, salute. Donald now 65-year-old G Grant, triple OG, salute. If I'm the clear A side, Errol Spence doesn't even have to say 60-40, man, at this point in time. He can say 70-30. Floyd Mayweather, the biggest grossing boxer in the history of the sport of boxing, took a 70-30 split to fight Oscar De La Hoya. Floyd Mayweather was already a 4-division world champion. He was already accomplished. He is more accomplished than Terence Crawford at this point in time in their careers. He's a 4-division world champion. 4-division world champion. He already was a pay-per-view star, and he was already the pound-for-pound king. Oscar De La Hoya took a 70-30 split. He chose the ring. He chose what gloves Floyd Mayweather wore, and he chose the location of the fight. And Floyd Mayweather said, no problem, because after I defeat you, I'm going to be the clear A side from here on out. Because why? Oscar De La Hoya was still the money man. He was the money man. Bernard Hopkins took a 70-30 split to fight Oscar De La Hoya. He said, Spence is not Floyd Canelo De La Hoya. Stop. No, you stop. Artwork, salute. He is this generation's, right now, Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya, and Bernard Hopkins, and Canelo Alvarez. Because he is the pay-per-view star right now. That is a fact. And what I told y'all before, stop looking at those inflated numbers that Floyd Mayweather did. Because why? He caught lightning in a bottle. That will most likely never be duplicated. Champagne Marlowe, salute. Especially in these times. He has already expose the world this pay-per-view model. So it's going to be hard, Caesar T, salute, for anybody to duplicate these 4 million pay-per-view buys and 3 million pay-per-view. That's inflated. He caught lightning in the bottle, right? You're not going to see that again. But for today's version, that is the very Errol Spence Jr., right? He did 350,000 pay-per-view buys with Mikey Garcia. And everybody said, well, that was because Mikey Garcia is Mexican. And this took place in my brother, John Page, my brother Batman. Peace and blessings to you, man. My prayers go out to you and the family. Give Mr. Gary Russell Jr. my blessings, man. And the rest of the family, my blessings, man. Prayers are with you guys, man. I'm sorry for your loss, man. 2020 is different, man. 2020 is different, man. I'm completely sorry, man. Everybody send Gary Russell Jr., Batman, send him your prayers, praying hands, man. If you don't know, Gary Russell Jr. lost his little brother. Batman lost his little brother this past week at, I believe he was in his early 20s, man. So, unfortunate times, man. My blessings, prayers go to y'all, man. It's a very, very tough time, bro. And I'm truly, truly sorry, man, that y'all have to go through that, man. I'm truly, truly sorry, man. So blessings to you and the family, bro. Professor Goods, my brother in the super chat, he said, watch how quickly Spence accept whatever offer Pac-Man gives. He knows that it will be a doorway to bigger things. Right. And guess what? He's not even yeah, man. Send him your the vibes, man. Your good vibes, man. Blessings to my brother John Page, Batman, Gary Russell Jr., Gary Russell Sr., all the people, all Gary Antonio Russell, Gary Antoine Russell, man. Blessings to each and every one of you guys, man. In these tough times, our prayers are with you, man. Our blessings are with you, man. It's unfortunate, man. This is a different year, man. So, sorry for your loss, bro. Truly, truly sorry for your loss, man. Truly, man. Perfectionist, salute. Kieran Alexa, salute. So, like I was saying, Errol Spence Jr., we got 800 people. We should have 800 likes. We don't even have 600. So we got 250 people that just don't like the channel. Come on, man. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 800. My brother Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian, my brother, my co-host. He said, check your phone. Okay, Kurt. Let me get it. I got you. Uncle Mayor, salute. So, man, I put my phone on silence. Anton Hall, my brother in the super chat, salute to the whole LDBC and black and new black media. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Drew Lee said, you talking a bit. Really? You want to ride this train, Drew Lee? Young boy and Jew, salute. You want to ride this train? My brother Jay Good, what's good with you, King? So like I said, right? Errol Spence did. Hold on one second, Kurt. Let me get my speaker. You heard me, Kurt? Hold on one second. So we're gonna get into this 1 second. Let me get my speaker. Poop. 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 Send somebody my speaker, my red speaker. It's by the Dragon's tank. Your red speaker? Yeah. It's by the Dragon tank. Thank you, big boy. Pardon me, my peoples. Okay, we got my brother Kurt Anderson in the building, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian, my brother, my co-host. What's good with you, Kurt?
Blue, man, what's going on with you, man? I'm chilling, man. Peace and blessings to the chat, man. And we had some great fights this past weekend. The Nakatani and Verdejo fight was the fight of the weekend. And, we got Canelo and Gerard Ennis is headlining cards, I believe, this weekend, Saturday, December 19th, I believe.
Yep. 3 up, 3 down, 10. Salute. Don't forget, Kurt, we got Triple G this Friday.
Oh, that's right. Oh, man. That's right. I forgot all about Triple G.
Yep, Triple G
I wonder
Friday.
why.
Slick T, Jermaine Johnson, salute. So yeah, so let me get into this real. Let me finish this up, Kurt. Then I'm gonna let you go ahead and cook. So, Kurt, just mute your fume because the speaker give me feedback.
Okay.
All right. So they said that Errol Spence, the reason he did 350,000 pay-per-views for the fight with Mikey Garcia was because Mikey Garcia had the Mexican fan base, and and the fight was in Dallas in Errol Spence's backyard. Real with 6 SB90, salute. And I told you guys, there's two different reasons, right? For one, smash the like button. Get the likes to 800. Smash that like button. There's two reasons. Errol Spence was born in New York. His family's still in New York. Errol Spence has the city of New York behind him. That's one. Number two, yes, he does have Texas behind him. Absolutely. And it was in the background. I mean, in his backyard, right? He represents Texas. It was in his backyard, right? Okay, cool. I am Ill Will, my brother. Salute. Go subscribe to my brother, I am Ill Will. So he fought Mikey Garcia, did 350,000 pay-per-views. No Slack 504. Salute. Cool. But I told you guys, how much of that truly was a testament to Mikey Garcia? Everybody said it was Mikey Garcia and the fact that it was in Errol Spence's backyard. Okay, the very next fight, he fights a guy that everybody says is not a big draw, that can't sell. In Shawn Porter, two-time welterweight world champion superstar boxer. I said Shawn Porter is a superstar. I said it's going to be a tough fight. Everybody said, no, Shawn Porter's not a superstar. And Errol Spence is he's cherry picking, he's avoiding Terence Crawford, so on and so forth. Well, guess what he did? He fought Shawn Porter on pay-per-view in LA, not in Texas. He fought against a guy that's not a big draw in LA, not in his backyard, and did 325,000 pay-per-view buys. So essentially, Mikey Garcia was only accountable for 25,000 pay-per-views. So Errol Spence did in Dallas, then you got to say 325,000 pay-per-views. He had everybody behind him. Mikey Garcia, you take Mikey Garcia out of the equation, you took out 25,000 pay-per-views. That's all that left. Because you got to say, according to everybody else, Shawn Porter's not a draw. Shawn Porter didn't bring anything to the table. He's not a sell. So Shawn Porter wasn't accountable for much. 325,000 pay-per-views. Then you look at this. Cleve Smith, salute. Now he just fight Danny Garcia. And I told you guys, they're going to tell you the lowest possible number that Errol Spence could have done, which is 250,000. That's what's being reported. Well, I got sources as well, and they telling me that they expected to do well over 300,000 pay-per-view. But why do you think that they continue to report the lowest possible number and tell you it did 250,000 pay-per-views plus? What's plus? You saying 007, salute. What is plus? What is 250 plus? What plus could be anything. Plus could be 255. Plus could be 400. Plus could be 350. Plus could be any number. Right? Let's say it did do, I told you guys before, let's say it did do 250,000 pay-per-views. Let's just say that's the case, right? Guess what? 250,000 pay-per-views would be his lowest, coming off a 14-year layoff. 14-month layoff, right? Coming off of a horrific car accident. He did 250,000 pay-per-views, right? And then guess what? In this times, in the pandemic, that is still more than two of Terence Crawford's pay-per-views put together. Who did 150 against Mankind and 60 with Victor Postol. That's 210,000 pay-per-views. So essentially, he still did, in his lowest pay-per-view, 40,000 more pay-per-view buys than Terence Crawford did. Combined two fights. So there is no, if you're saying this is a business, big homie Coop, and we talk about the money, salute. Right? Then Joe Max, salute. So then, essentially, you got to say that regardless, just the Danny Garcia fight. Let's say the Danny Garcia fight only did 250. Remove Shawn Porter. Remove Mikey Garcia. He still did, in one pay-per-view, more than two of Terence Crawford's pay-per-views. Montre, salute. Milo Grogan, salute. Akando Samuel San, salute. Where you been at? Cable King TV, salute. So he still did more. He's still the bigger draw. His one fight still did more than two of Terence Crawford's two fights on pay-per-view. If you remove Mikey and you remove Sean Porter fight, he still did in one pay-per-view more than Terence Crawford's two pay-per-views with one fight in his lowest pay-per-view. Who is the bigger draw? Terence Crawford can sell out. And again, this has nothing to do with Terence Crawford's skill set in the ring. This has nothing to do with how Terence Crawford is perceived. I'm just talking about the business. Southside of music, salute. Right? Because somebody said, Cameron Jones, salute, that he is not Cano Local Sports, salute, Players Ball, salute, what's good? That he's not the pay-per-view, he's not, no, those numbers Floyd Mayweather, those numbers that Floyd Mayweather was doing and Oscar De La Hoya doing were inflated. Mike Tyson's numbers, Mike Tyson's still doing big numbers, but those numbers inflated. You're not going to see that again. Billy Lane, salute. Simple and plain. And then you look at free TV. They both fought on free TV, right? Errol Spence was not a champion. I went through this already. He wasn't a champion, right? He wasn't considered the best welterweight in the world. He was up and coming. He didn't even fight for a belt yet. OBJ, salute. Spider Murphy, salute. Chin checker, salute. He didn't even fight for a belt yet. He fought against Leonard Bundu. Wasn't a high-profile fight on free TV. Yes, people continue to use. It's always a reason why he's had success. Drew League, salute. Mr. Money Match, salute. Somebody always has a reason why he has his success, right? Judith Miller, salute. Right? So what happens is, am I saying those numbers are fake? No, I'm saying that Floyd Mayweather and Oscar De La Hoya, Mike Tyson, they caught lightning in the bottle. That won't be duplicated. Every now and then, this is what happens, right? Mandeep Mudhar, I'm neither, bro. Mike G, salute. So Proud Father, salute. So they fought on free TV. People always have a reasoning for why Errol Spence has his success. Well, he had the Olympics. Okay, he had the Olympics. The biggest sport in the United States, mass arms, salute, is football, whether it be college football or NFL. And some would say college football is even bigger than NFL, but the reason they can't officially say that is because they claim it's a minor league sport, a semi-pro sport. So the fact that it's a semi-pro sport, they don't get paid. So essentially, they don't want to place that, even though they make billions of dollars on college football, hundreds of millions of dollars, they can't say it because they don't want to pay these collegiate athletes. NC Street TV, Street News, salute. They don't want to pay these collegiate athletes. So they try to downplay it, right? They try to play it down as much as possible. But the fact remains is you get 100,000 people at a college football, 100,000 plus people at a college football game. Alice York, salute. So Dwayne 2011, salute. So what happened is this, right? Errol Spence had the Olympics that relayed him into his Leonard Bundu fight, but Terence Crawford had college football that directly overlapped his fight with Kell Brook. And he fought a higher profile former world champion with a whole country behind him in Kell Brook. Now, Leonard Bundu, I believe, is from the UK as well, but he's not as big of a star as Kell Brook by no means. Eden Franklin, my brother in Super Chat, always on point, always on fact. Salute to you, King. Appreciate you. Slick Sophistication, salute. Appreciate you, Eden King, in the Super Chat, Eden Franklin. So, college football overlapped Terence Crawford fight, just like the Olympics overlapped Errol Spence fight with Leonard Bundu. But the facts remain is Terence Crawford fought on the biggest sporting platform worldwide on ESPN. He is considered the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world, right? And he fought another world champion, Dwayne Yosef, salute, that has a country behind him. That is a bigger fight than Errol Spence, who wasn't a champion, is not as accomplished as Terence Crawford when he fought Leonard Bundu, has not fought for a world title. Leonard Bundu wasn't a world champion. He didn't have the star power of Kell Brook. They fought on free TV. Terence Crawford did 2 million free views. Errol Spence did 6. Whether you want to say, well, it's the marketing strategy of the PBC, or whether you want to say it's the lack thereof marketing strategy for Terence Crawford, whose fault is that? Gavin Washington, salute. Whose fault is that? It just is what it is. So if we're going to say it's the business, then okay, then you have to say that Terence Crawford is preventing the fight from happening. Because he clearly knows, just like we do, the truth is he's not the biggest star. So if the fight is not coming to fruition, instead of y'all wanting to See, when it comes to when you break out the proof, y'all want to straddle the fence. Drew League, salute. Right? Everybody want to straddle the fence. Well, you see, it's really both of them. But no, when you break it down and it comes to that, nobody wants to say, well, Terence Crawford is the reason the fight not happening. Misfit B, salute, my brother in Super Chat. $4.99 blue, going in, schooling the viewers on facts. Salute to my brother, Misfit B, salute. Skinny Hardaway, my brother in Super Chat, he said, Bud tricks and switch to Southpaw. Spencer's a Southpaw. Errol pressure is different. It's like pressure with a purpose. He will overwhelm Bud. Strong possibility. Jadavius 2310, salute. So people don't want to just state the facts. Callista Bab, salute. The facts are, Errol Spence says 60-40, we can make the fight happen. He's saying it got to be 60-40 in his. No, you're not the biggest star. I've never seen a guy that we've seen this situation before. One guy's the biggest star, one guy's not. Don't tell me about skill set in the ring. We are simply talking about who's the biggest star outside of the ring. It's not close. It's not close. Gravy David, my brother in Super Chat. He says, spit them facts, Blue. Salute to you, King. Jamal Wright, salute. It's just not close. But Errol Spence is still being generous by saying, we do a 60-40 split. That's generous. Jeremiah T, salute. Drew League said it's close. Drew League, it's not close. Last time I checked, 1 million is far more than 210,000. What world is 210,000 close to 1 million? So you tell me that, Drew League. Tell me when that's close. Tell me how one fight equals 40,000 more pay-per-view buys than 2 a Terence Crawford fight. Tell me how that's close. That's not close. D. Hodges, salute. Tell me how that's close. Jinx 1984, salute. Hilario Villanueva, salute. My brother 503 Lions, salute. Go subscribe to my brother 503 Lions, salute. Milo Grogan, salute. You already know. Coach K, salute. That's not close, but you have to consider the promotion brands. Brother, listen, stop. There you go straddling the fence. That has nothing to do with Errol Spence. Whose fault is that Terence Crawford re-signed with Top Rank and they don't want to promote him? That's Errol Spence's fault? So now Errol Spence supposed to be like, well, I gotta break even with him because they ain't promoting him right. What world are we living in? What world are we living in? That's not that. Whose fault is that? He re-signed with Top Rank. That's his fault. So Errol Spence, because he's being promoted right, and because he's doing the heavy lifting, and he's fighting the bigger fighters, it's his fault that Terence Crawford is not being promoted right. So he's supposed to give Terence Crawford a portion of his share of the money because of his hard work, because Terence Crawford not being promoted right. What world are you living in? Just be honest and say, it's Terence Crawford is preventing the fight. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. There is no other way to slice it. There's no other way to slice it. You can't slice it no other way. Up LDN TV, salute. You can't. You can't little scrappy, salute. You cannot slice this no other, and you can't take no other angles, no other cuts. No, it's not his fault, but Bud has as many fans as Errol. No, he don't. Stop it. He's a big fish in a small pond. If he had as many fans as Errol Spence, then he would be doing as many numbers as Errol Spence because he's on the biggest sporting platform in the world. Regardless of how they promotion him, he is on ESPN with the most famous promoter currently outside of Don King and Bob Arum. And he's with Top Rank with the most famous, recognizable promotional company in the world of sporting boxing. He ain't promoting himself. Plain and simple. So stop. Just say what it is, because everybody will be eager to say and quick to say, see, Errol Spence don't want to fight. We got to call a spade a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. It is what it is. It just is what it is. So when he says it got to be 50-50 or nothing, then you don't want to fight. Because Errol Spence is being generous. Kurt, am I right or wrong, Kurt?
He get asked for more than 60-40 if he wants to, because the number is on his side. Terence put his, and I'm a huge Terence Crawford fan, and a boxer fan first before I'm a fan of any fighter. So I look at things objectively. But Terence Crawford is nowhere near the star that Errol is. Errol put himself in that position, having the state of Texas behind him and the Dallas Cowboys. That's a brilliant move. With the Dallas Cowboys being behind him, that's brilliant, and it's a very good relationship. Jerry Jones in the ring, that was a brilliant move by him. And Omaha, Nebraska is not really a hotbed for boxing like the state of Texas is. That's number one. Number two is a machine. A machine is when you have people, the right people in the right places that will have your back, like a singer or a rapper. How many times you heard an MC that's not that good, but somehow, some way, he or she is very popular, like a Cardi B or something, and can't rap for nothing, but, they win awards and they're everywhere. That's because of the team. And that's Spence. And, Al Heyman, they have confidence in Spence. They have plans for him, him being an Olympian. So you have to take it, he was what you call a grassroots fighter. He came from the bottom, and everything they thought Spence would be, he turned out, to be. He won his title in England against Brooks. He was impressive. He was beating people to a pulp. And now he has all the momentum. He's not only a successful fighter, but you don't know when you're going to see him on regular TV again. Mm-hmm. He's a pay-per-view fighter. He put himself in that position. Now, Terence Crawford is, to me, the best fighter in the world. Him and Spence, to me, in the ring is a 50-50 fight, but we're talking about business. He didn't do himself any favors by re-signing the top rank. See, that's the traffic jam right there. That's the, that's the problem. It just makes the fight difficult. Because re-signing with top rank, he did himself a disservice. Sometimes you could say loyalty, but you have to be smarter than that. You have to put yourself in the best position for you to be successful. He would have made more money and been a bigger star, and he deserves it. I mean, the guy is, 37-0, 3-weight division champion. He's a Hall of Fame fighter. He's an excellent fighter. But if he would have went to the PBC, now he would have had a machine behind him because his name, is not, they would have shown him nothing but respect because of his skills. Mm-hmm. But he remains with Top Rank, and he's on the island by himself while, Errol Spence has the opponents. He wants a Manny Pacquiao fight. He could fight Keith Thurman. He could fight the Porter rematch. That's 3 fighters I just named, and those are all pay-per-view fights. So the model for Spence is pay-per-view, $350,000, $300,000. That's not bad at all, if you ask me. $75 a pop. You can do the math. Mm-hmm. So Earl is in a very good position, man. And I don't know how much he got for the Garcia fight. I'm guessing 11 million. 12 million, 9, somewhere around there. I'm just guessing.
I'm hearing more than that, Kurt.
See, he put himself in that position, and he's a star. And for whatever reason, because I thought Terence would be a shoo-in not to re-sign with Top Rank. I was like, oh, he's gone. You could put it down, but
hold on one second. Hold on one second, Kurt. Let me get this super chat. Salute to Gadawa Judah, my brother in the super chat. Drop that $50 on your boy Blue and Kurt. He says, salute, King. Bud is great fighter, but if he fights Errol Spence, he's the B side, not the A side. This is a fact. It's not like Kurt is saying. It hasn't. We're not talking about in the ring. James Kelly back in that super chat. He said, I am a Bud and Spence fan, but Bud should take the 40% and put in immediate rematch clause. If he does well in the first fight, then he could get the 60% in the second fight. Exactly. Exactly. But go ahead, Kurt.
Yeah, and 40% for a Spence fight, he's going to make more than he's ever made. So he has to check his ego at the door. But see, for Terence, that's going to be hard to do because that's not who he is. He's thinking because I'm an excellent fighter in the ring, I should get 50-50 outside the ring. And boxing really doesn't work like that. It's business, and business is a big part of the sport. People want to get paid. They don't want to lose money. And so that what worries me about the fight. I'm still optimistic somehow, some way it will get made. But, I'm trying to see that the water half full instead of half empty. This fight has to happen for Spencer's and Crawford legacy. So I'm hoping it gets made. But Errol, what can you say, man? He has all the right pieces and, made all the right moves, and Terence didn't. And that's just the skinny of it.
Facts. Came so smooth, my brother in the super chat. He said EJ fought way harder competition. Terence Crawford is nice, but he ain't carrying the load like EJ. It's a fact. Thaddeus Green, my brother in super chat, he said Errol wanted to smoke with all the top fighters, and he's knocking them down. He has more fans in Texas than Bud got all over. Bud was tripping to resign. This is a fact. This is why I say this. Macadocious Mac of the South, salute. Kurt, I say this, and then people don't understand. They can't separate facts from fiction. So I said facts from feelings, right, Kurt? Alfred Yashirala, salute. Skinny Hardaway, Azap Sam, salute. So I said this, Kurt. TC, salute. Stu Baby Love TV, One Main TV, salute. Marcel Miller, what's good with you, Marcel? He said, y'all make every excuse for these guys. How we making them excuses, Marcel? And Marcel, you close to Floyd Mayweather, Marcel. How we making excuses? Please explain that. See, when this is what happens, right, Kurt? Drew League said, how is it facts? Because of pay-per-view sales? That's a fact. Is the pay-per-view sales, last time I checked, 1 million is more than 210. Is that a fact or is that a fiction? Is that feelings, fiction, or is that facts? Is Texas how many times, 7 times as big as Omaha, Nebraska? That's the facts or feelings? Is New York bigger than Texas, bigger than Omaha, Nebraska? Facts or fiction? Number 1428, salute. Are we dealing with fiction or are we dealing with facts? Facts is Terence Crawford is a big fish in a small pond. Errol Spence is a big fish in a big pond. That's a fact. And guess what? I'm going to give y'all an example. Mr. Mechanical, my brother in the super chat, and Bud must like small paydays and weak comp, go to PBC. So listen to this, right? Salute to my brother in the super chat. I appreciate you, Mr. Mechanical, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. So now listen to this. I'm going to give this example real quick, Kurt, and then you can finish your point. If we have a job interview, me and you, Kurt, me and you have a job interview, right? And they tell us whoever gets here first is going to get the biggest share of going to get the bigger percentage, right? So whoever comes in second going to get the lower paid, right? So they give us both the directions. We both put the the GPS in, right? To get to the destination. Whoever gets there first. We start at the same time, right? We start working our way there. Now we got the GPS. Neither one of us has been there before. Neither one of us. But you follow the GPS to the T to get to the job. I decide that, hey, I ain't never been there before, but if I turn here, if I make a left, I think I could get there quicker. Now, you turn there left, and you realize you're not getting there any quicker. Now you back on the path with me, right? You come up on the same turn, and you decide to make this same turn again to make the decision that I think I could get there quicker and make that turn again. You get there before me, Kurt. And then I say, well, why we ain't getting the same pay? And the dude say, well, I told you who get here first. And you say, well, I got lost. And then Kurt say, well, ain't nobody tell you to keep making the left turns. And I continue to say, well, but I got lost. But I thought I could get there quicker. And Kurt can say, well, who told you to make that left turn? Whose fault is that? That's my fault. I can't blame Kurt and I can't blame the promoters. You can't. It's Terence Crawford's fault. Nobody told him to sign with Top Rank. He re-signed there twice. And now everybody wants to, instead of just saying, bro, you made a mistake. And now you came in second. Point blank and period. You made a mistake. What first time was a mistake. Second time, it's a choice. First time was a mistake. Second time is a choice. You chose to be there. You chose to be in that situation. Point blank and period. Nola Boy Sports and News, salute. You chose to be there. Bobby Cash, salute. Smash the like button. We should have 900 likes. Smash the like button. Marcel Miller, he said Crawford moved up from 135 and 140 before their pay-per-view sales. They didn't want to fight Bud. Now they have built-in excuses. Bro, stop it. He got in the ring with Mikey because he knew he'd win, but won't fight Bud. Marcel Miller. Brothers, stop it. Stop it. Why would Errol Spence be making mention of Terence Crawford when Terence Crawford's at 135? That don't even make sense to begin with. So I don't even know why you put that in the conversation. Or why would you say at 140, why would he be talking about fighting a guy smaller than him? Levon Brooks, salute. That's number one. Number two is Errol Spence never, ever asked for the Mikey Garcia fight. He never pushed for the Mikey Garcia fight, right? Mikey Garcia pushed to fight him. He didn't push for the Mikey Garcia fight. Mikey Garcia pushed to fight him. Errol Spence thought it was a joke. So why you talking about he got in the ring with him because he knew he was going to beat him? No, he didn't know that. And he got in the ring with him because Mikey Garcia pushed for the fight. He didn't push for the fight. He didn't ask for Mikey Garcia. He wasn't seeking out Mikey Garcia. So now that's equivalent. Imagine this. Imagine Jamel Charlo calling out Josh Taylor or Jose Ramirez. How does that look? Imagine Jamel Charlo right now calling out Josh Taylor or Jose Ramirez. Why would he do such a thing? AZAP Sam, my brother in the super chat. Blue, you think the PBC will put Bud versus Porter on pay-per-view? Because we already know Top Rank don't want to pay fighters and don't want to do pay-per-view. I don't know. Because that means that they would have to break bread with Bob Arum and them for their pay-per-view sales. And why would you put it on pay-per-view at that point in time if Bob Arum is not willing to pay up? So you might as well take the lion's share of the money. Mike, Mr. Mechanical in the super chat again, he said, just facts, Bud like being a house. Yeah, man. I mean, we got to call a spade a spade. They don't want to. Dudes don't want to. They making up the excuses. They talking about we making up excuses and they the one making up excuses. James Kelly, my brother in the super chat, Bluebell and Kurt, remember I stated that Arum is a lawyer. There's something going on behind the scenes where Bud hands are tied. Man, Bud needs to have hard talk with Arum. Makes me sick to know Bud has re-signed. Yeah, that's on him. And then on top of it, right now, when all the talk about him leaving, he says, no, I never said I was leaving ESPN and Top Rank. I'm committed to them. All I want to do is make more money. That's what he said. He said, I can't hold Bob Arum accountable. Now, and my Marcel Miller, and my point is, he's naturally the smaller guy, and they still didn't want to fight him. Still don't want to fight him. He came to the division, he moved up. So let me ask you a question. If Errol Spence, again, because you're not making any sense, because you don't want to admit truth. So your points are just sounding really, really silly at this point because you don't want to admit truth. Errol Spence said 60-40, make the fight happen. Sean Porter is calling him out on a daily basis, make the fight happen. Keith Thurman said, let's negotiate $10 million down, make the fight happen. You gave Amir Khan $7 million. So why you can't negotiate with Keith Thurman? Stop trying to act like these dudes ain't trying to fight him because Bob Arum don't want to pay nobody. That ain't their fault that Bob Arum don't want to pay them. Bob Arum just stated that he'll make the fight with Sean Porter if Sean Porter only take $1 million. Come on, man. What world are we living in? Skinny Hardaway, my brother in the super chat. He said, EJ offered Bud. Y'all like to skip over that. Facts. Facts. He just told him 60-40 make the fight. I'm the pay-per-view king. I'm being generous saying giving you 40 million, 40%. That's generous. Errol Spence at this point can say, bro, 70-30. He's being generous. But because y'all trying to compare the skill set in the ring opposed to just dismissing what goes on outside the ring, Errol Spence is doing this work. School of Skill said you never agree to 60-40. So why Floyd Mayweather and why did Bernard Hopkins agree to 70-30? Now answer that question. Is anybody a bigger star than Floyd Mayweather? Answer that question. He agreed to a 70-30 split. All he got was 30. So how you going to tell me Terence Crawford can't take 40? In what world do you live in? Come on, man. Y'all the one making up excuses because y'all refuse to call a spade a spade. That's point blank and period. God of Wild Judah, let me wrench you up, man. I didn't even realize you wasn't a wrench. Come on, man. Y'all making up a bunch of excuses. Y'all the one making up excuses. Chef Curry, my brother in the super chat, salute. Errol Spence say, he goes 60-40. Y'all gonna still act like he ain't offer him a deal? Well, he don't want to fight him. No, the person that don't want to fight is Terence Crawford. He the one turning the deal down, not Errol Spence. He made the offer. Hey Kurt, how's Errol Spence not looking to make the fight when he's making the offer and Terence Crawford is turning the deal down?
Yeah, when people say Earl is ducking, no, Earl is not ducking, man. They're not ducking each other. It's just that Terence made the situation difficult by re-signing, with Top Rank. We said it many times, and it's kind of throw a monkey wrench, of what making the fight, negotiating the fight, however you want to call it. When Bob Aaron do these interviews, he make it seem like, he's the reason why we talking about the fight, but that's not it. With Terence Crawford not having a great legacy because of lack of opponents or where he's at, it reminded me of when Michael Jordan was at North Carolina. People used to get on Dean Smith. They holding Michael Jordan back, and we used to say the best guy to stop Michael Jordan is Dean Smith, and you seen what happened when he turned pro. He became an all-time great player, the best player ever. So with Terence Crawford, he's really cheating himself. I mean, he make good money, $4, $5, $6 million. What he gets off the back end, but that can be even more if you're talking about money or popularity or just him as a professional fighter, putting himself in the best situation. Because the better the opponent, the more money you're going to get. Mm-hmm. Who knows how much Earl has made the last 3 opponents he is for. How much Mikey Garcia, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, that's quite a resume right there. Fighting top-notch fighters back to back to back. Go ahead.
Let me get the super chat real quick, Kurt. James Kelly in the super chat, he said, I am not a casual boxing fan. He said, Bud is making it hard for his fans like me to speak out in his defense anymore. This is what I'm saying. Mr. Mechanical, my brother in the super chat, once again, he said, Bud, man, fans, simple PBC fighters making $3 million plus. Facts. Cash Man, he said, Crawford can't leave Top Rank or he will have a loss and Bob will strip the belt like Manny. And this is another thing, right, Kurt? I want to say this. Neil Davis, saluting super chat. 40% plus pay-per-view is more than Bud's entire net worth. He don't want to fight. This is what I'm trying to say. James Kelly in super chat again. He said, I agree with Kurt's last statement. Salute to y'all. Smash the like button. Get the likes up. We should have 900 likes. Smash that like button. Stu Baby Love TV in the super chat. He said, Bud hasn't fought no top tier welterweight. 60-40 period. And then Terence Crawford said this, right, Kurt? And Bob Arum said this. This is what I don't get. I don't get this. Right? Terence Crawford said, I've never fought a legacy Hall of Famer in my career yet. I haven't had a big money legacy fight in my career yet. I'm looking for that fight. This is what Terence Crawford said. Then Bob Arum states that they're going to wait. Now, people are saying, Adelisa Z, salute. Now, people are saying that Errol Spence is waiting Terence Crawford out. But Bob Arum says, we'll wait. Now, Curry, you tell me who's waiting who out. Bob Arum, Rashid Muhammad, salute in the super chat. Appreciate you. Bob Arum just stated, we'll wait Al Heyman and Errol Spence out and let them waste their money on pay-per-views until they come around and give us a 50-50 split. So who's waiting who out? How is Errol Spence waiting him out when Bob Arum just said, we'll wait them out and let them waste their money on pay-per-view fights? Huh? What was Errol Spence's legacy fight? Oh, I can name 3 or 4. He went to the UK and beat Kell Brook when Kell Brook was the world champion in a hostile environment in the UK. When Kell Brook was a champion 3.5 years before Terence Crawford fought him. That's number 1. Number 2, that was his first world championship fight in hostile environment against a guy who was a superstar in the UK. That's number 1. Number 2 is he fought a 4-division world champion who was undefeated and is a surefire Hall of Famer, Mikey Garcia, and dominated him every single round. That's number 2. Number 3 is, right? So he was already battered by Triple G, Marcella Miller. So why did Terence Crawford just fight him 3.5 years later? Explain that. Explain that. And if Mikey is too small for him, then Terence Crawford is too small for him, right? So then you shouldn't be calling for a Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence fight because you got a lot of excuses. You the one making up excuses. So if he don't want to fight, if Mikey Garcia was too small for him, and then you saying Terence Crawford is too small for him. Y'all called for the fight. We ain't called for that fight. Mikey Garcia called for that fight. Stop it. You making up excuses. That's number 3. Then he just fought another guy that is a Hall of Famer, a 2-division world champion, a unified world champion in junior welterweight, and a world champion at welterweight in Danny Garcia, who has a bigger fan base than Terence Crawford, might I add. And does bigger numbers than Terence Crawford as well, might I add, in Danny Garcia. Now you tell me who Terence Crawford has fought that's accomplished as any one of those guys. And Sean Porter. And he fought Sean Porter, who's a 2-time welterweight world champion. So explain to me a guy that Terence Crawford won't even make mention of. Terence Crawford is telling Sean Porter right now that he needs to go sign his WBO mandatory papers if he want to fight him. His promoter is telling Sean Porter that he can only get $1 million flat to fight him. So you tell me who's fighting a bigger opponent. Tell me who on Terence Crawford's resume is better than Sean Porter. Go. Who is better on Terence Crawford's resume better than Sean Porter? If you don't give him credit for Kell Brook, then how you get? So who you giving credit to Terence Crawford for? If you ain't giving Terence Crawford, if you ain't giving Errol Spence credit for Kell Brook, then how you giving Terence Crawford credit for Kell Brook? Then who you giving Kell Brook is the best fighter on Terence Crawford's resume. So if you're not giving Errol Spence credit for fighting a man 3.5 years ago in his own country when he was still world champion and stopping him, and might I add, he didn't even break the same eye socket. He broke the opposite one. He broke the other eye. So here's the thing, right, Kurt? People love to say, well, he was already injured, right? And I was one of those people. And I went back to one of the surgeons that I work with, and I asked him about this. And he said, well, yeah, you can injure the other eye. He said, but Blue, did the eye that was originally injured, did that give Kell Brook a problem? Because he's not a boxing fan, right, Kurt? He said, did that give Kell Brook a problem? I said, no, it didn't swell. He said, okay, well, that didn't play a part. It was the fact that he injured the other eyes, plain and simple. So the eye that Triple G injured on Kell Brook never showed any visual results or lingering effects from the Kell Brook fight. So why are you bringing that up? So I had to check myself on that part. Because like the surgeon told me, he said, well, that eye didn't play a part. It was simply he broke the other eye socket, the other orbital bone. Plain and simple. That's Bishy Belichick, my brother in Super Chat. Just wanted to throw it out there. Hostile environments is relative. What is being away is more motivation. It's not a disadvantage. Just want to throw it out there that hostile environment is relative. What if being away is more motivation? It's not a disadvantage. It could be advantage or disadvantage. It's on you how you approach it. So, and salute to you in the super chat. So, Errol Spence broke the other eye socket. The eye socket that he got injured against Triple G didn't even play a part in the fight. It never swelled up. It never had any effects. It didn't play a part. Errol Spence simply broke the other eye socket. The other eye socket. James Kelly, my brother in super chat, he said I sent the super chat. I didn't see it, bro. Mr. Mechanical, my brother in super chat, he said Bud 33, Spence 30. Do the math. Whose window is closing? Yeah, Terence Crawford window is closing, but guess what? That's on him to not take advantage of it. And his window is closing. Why would he re-sign with Top Rank? James Kelly in the super chat, he said when they asked Bud in his last fight who would he want next, he was about to say something and Arum stopped him and looked at and he stopped and looked at Bob Arum. Facts. And the man he wanted to fight is Manny Pacquiao. So everybody's okay. Let me get this straight. Tone 40, salute. Let me get this straight. Everybody's okay with him chasing a guy that's 42 years old for 7 years. That's his number one priority. He stated that's his number one priority. His number one priority is Manny Pacquiao. 7 years he's been trying to get that fight. But you okay with that? And guess what? Is he going to demand a 50-50 split at this point in time because his skill set? Because we're going off skill set. Aren't we, Kurt? Isn't that what they saying? Warrior Class the Third, my brother in Super Chat, he says, salute, preach, blue, preach. Bob Arum got Bud running around Top Rank like a horse with blinders on. Facts. Salute to you, King. Kurt, aren't we talking about skill set in the ring, right? That's the reason why we're talking about accomplishments and skill set in the ring. That's why Terrence Bailey Sr., salute. That's why it's a 50-50 fight, right, Kurt?
Absolutely, but business is so important, man. That Earl's advantage, but it's 50-50 in the ring. Absolutely.
Right. So, Kurt, right now in the ring, it's not 50-50 with him and Terence Crawford. With Terence Crawford and Manny Pacquiao, he actually is going to open up as the favorite.
Yep.
So if he opened up as the favorite, then why would he give Manny Pacquiao? He should demand 50-50 split with Manny Pacquiao too. UK Ray, salute.
Yeah, I don't understand Terence Crawford. I try to defend him, but when he does stuff like this, I can't because, like I said, I will start watching boxing and be involved with boxing if I cater to a guy so much that I don't look at things from the objective perspective, and that's what you got to do because boxing is such a compelling sport and a very difficult one. You can get lost in the sauce. You know how some fans, they try to defend fighters even though they know they're wrong. I would never be like that because then the integrity will be lost. So I'm like, man, Terrence, I can't defend you anymore. I root for you all the time, but, you moving funny out here, man. And, when it comes to Manny Pacquiao, the rules is different. Have that same energy and rules when you fight Earl. But against Manny Pacquiao, why are you basing your whole career basically on chasing a guy who evidently don't want to fight you and a promoter who don't believe in you?
Right. And my thing is this, Kurt. Based off of skills, then right now you're going to open as the favorite. You are considered the best pound-for-pound boxer in the world. People don't even consider Manny Pacquiao top 5 pound-for-pound fight in the world. So are you going to demand a 50-50 split from Manny Pacquiao? Or are you okay with taking a less split against a 42-year-old a 42-year-old legend just simply because he's a legend? Oh, so we're going to dismiss Errol Spence accomplishments, right? Because he ain't move up in weight. So if going by that, if we're going to judge it by that, then Mikey Garcia should have got a more percentage than Errol Spence because he's just as accomplished as Terence Crawford. Cerebral Shadowboxer, my brother, dropping that $500 on your boy Blue and Kurt in the super chat. He said Crawford chasing Manny for 7 years and Arum already said he didn't want to make the fight. That's a fact, Cerebral Shadowboxer. over and over, and he told Terence Crawford and the world he's prevented the fight from happening. But everybody's okay with Terence Crawford still going after that fight.
Bob has more respect for Manny, who is not under his banner, than a fighter that's under his banner in Terence Crawford. And that's a shame right there, man. You know, I would have been like, I can't, fight for this guy. My heart is not in Top Rank. I can't wait till next October. I'm out of here. Well, he should have did that before he resigned, but I heard Bob say himself that we're going to try everything in our power to sign Terence Crawford, but there's always a but. But if he decides to leave, then I wish him best of luck. I'm like, huh?
Right.
He basically just gave him up. Basically, if you could read through, between the lines.
Right. And man, salute to the lifestyle. Salute. Rice Eater 79. He said, "What accomplishments Spence got that Bud ain't come and light hit? What accomplishments Spence has that Bud is not light years ahead of? Name me one person on Terence Crawford's resume, because y'all just discounted Kell Brook. So name me one person on Terence Crawford's resume that if Errol Spence fought wouldn't be a cherry pick. Go. Name me one person that's on Terence Crawford's resume that you would say has a remotely close chance of beating Errol Spence that people won't say is a cherry pick. One person that you would say that's a good fight. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes to 1K. So you're talking about accomplishments. Yeah, if you got a college football player playing against JV high school kids, and those accomplishments, you gonna count those accomplishments? Because it's two different things. James Kelly, my brother in the super chat. I wonder what Bud's family is saying. I know he goes back as a family man and talk to his family. Somebody has to be saying what has to be saying what we are. I don't know about that. Rice Eater said, "Oh man." Bo one salute. He said, "Ndongo, you know better than that. Don't discredit his accomplishments now." No, I ain't discredit his accomplishments. You trying to discredit Errol Spence's accomplishments. I ain't never said nothing about discrediting him. But if y'all want to be real, if you want to be technical, I asked you a simple question. Don't tell me about discrediting his accomplishments. Just name me a fighter. The time it took for you to text that don't discredit him, you could have just named the fighter. So you're going around, you're trying to walk me around the block. Answer the simple question. I said, who on Terence Crawford's resume would you say that would be even close to being favored over Errol Spence, or at least a 50-50 fight with Errol Spence? One person. Stu Baby Love TV, my brother in super chat. He said, Bud welterweight resume can't stand up to EJ's resume. Absolutely not. Terry Smooth Jr. said, Benavidez, you know better than that. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Name me somebody on Terence Crawford's resume that's more accomplished and better than Mikey Garcia. Can you think of one, Kurt?
There isn't any.
That's what I'm trying to say. There ain't none.
Mikey was 39-0 and a multi-weight champion, and he made that guy look like nothing. He won every round, basically, and so you can't hate on Earl accomplishments, man. And it has nothing to do with their accomplishments. They're both accomplished fighters. That's splitting hairs. It's business. That's what I'm worried about.
Gary Lynch Jr. said, Bud 6 belts to Spence 2 belts. And what difference does it make? Let me show you the difference. Your 2 belts against who you fought, and my 2 belts against who I fought. See, Sean Porter represents a huge task, right? Kell Brook in the UK represents a huge task, right? Opposed to fighting Ricky Burns. Ricky Burns. See, y'all make me do this. Because y'all trying to discredit Errol Spence. So you make me do this. Ron Gibson Jr., salute. Blood and Bone, salute. So he fought Ricky Burns. And that's his first world championship. Really? Is Ricky... I could give you a guy right now. Stu Baby Love TV, my brother in Super Chat. He said Bud was gifted a belt that was robbed from Manny Pacquiao. It definitely was taken from Manny Pacquiao. So let me ask you a question, right? Do you think that Ricky Burns is a better fighter than Chris Algieri? Chris Algieri or Lamont Peterson? Can Ricky Burns on his best day beat Lamont Peterson or Chris Algieri? What you think, Kurt?
No.
No hesitation from a historian. Salute to Memphis. My brother Skinny Hardaway. Salute. Ricky Darius Moon said yes. Darius Moon, you don't know boxing. Stop it. It don't matter, Spider Murphy, what version of Lamont Peterson. Ricky Burns can't beat Lamont Peterson. It ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Rice Eater 79. Now he's saying Kell Brook. See? See what I'm talking about? They just discredited Kell Brook. They just said Kell Brook, when Errol Spence beat him 3 years earlier, 3.5 years earlier, Kell Brook ain't make the welterweight limit in 3.5 years. He said he struggled to make it. He went up to 54, hadn't had a high-profile fight since Errol Spence stopped him in the UK and took his belt. Now you gonna say Kell Brook again? You just said that you ain't give Errol Spence credit for beating Kell Brook. So guess what? You can't say Kell Brook because Errol Spence beat Kell Brook and stopped him when he was a champion in the UK. Terence Crawford beat Kell Brook in the United States with no fans. Errol Spence beat him in the UK with 60+ thousand fans. Stop it. James Kelly, my brother in the Super Chat. No way in the world, in this world. Salute. B. Reezy, salute. Good try. Good try, though. Good try. Terence Crawford fought Kell Brook with 0 fans in attendance. Errol Spence fought him in the UK with 60 to 70,000 fans in attendance when he was a world champion. Stop it. For his first world championship fight. This is Terence Crawford's 3rd division, and he's already defended the belt 3 times by the time in his 3rd division by the time he fought Kell Brook. Errol Spence fought for his first world title against Kell Brook in the UK with 70,000 fans there when Kell Brook was still a champion and still fighting at welterweight. Terence Crawford beat him when he was already well established, 32, 33 years old already, had already successfully been undisputed and 3-division world champion and defended his welterweight title 3 times already by the time he fought Kell Brook. Good try, though. Good try. Nice try. Next, Stu Baby Love TV, my brother in the Super Chat. Bud had problems with one leg Benavidez. Rice Eater told my OKN. Exactly. That's all you can say is OKN. Now you sound like my little daughter when I say, okay, and? You know when kids go back and forth? Okay, and? I got more than you. Okay, and? Fat Cat Shadow Boxing, saluting the Super Chat. EJ has 2 belts at welterweight. Automatically trumps Bud because the fight is at welterweight, period. Facts. You know
what else I like?
Go ahead, Kurt.
You know what else I like about Earl? When Mikey got serious calling him out, thinking he was Adrian Broner or Robert Easter, Earl had this look, man, let me dust this dude off, man, get him over with. And Earl went out and fought him and dusted him off. So I like that because I hate when a fighter gets called out and he don't respond. Like Sean Porter was aggressively wanting to fight Terence Crawford, and Terence Crawford didn't want to fight Porter. And I don't think he's scared of it because he's not built like that. But he just makes things difficult. And that's, to me, that's enough for me to be turned off when a fighter don't respond to a fallout. You know, I mean, even Roy Jones, Tarver kept calling him out. He eventually fought Tarver, 3 times? So, you know, even Canelo, people saying he was scared of Triple G, and they wound up fighting 2 times. So, and boxing, the thing is, man, when somebody call you out, I'm from the old school. You got to fight, man. And That's what I like about Earl. You know, when Mikey, was calling Earl out, Earl fought him. Earl dusted him off.
Right. And Earl didn't ask for that fight. Mikey did. Earl never asked for that fight. Didn't ask for the fight. He remember Kurt? He thought it was a joke. We all did.
Yeah, that's what he said. I see something. Trying to be like Max Mellon against Joe Louis. Yeah, he saw a butt whooping, because he thought because he beat Robert Easter and Adrian Bruner that Earl was going to be like that, but Earl showed you differently and could fight multiple ways. Before I gave Terence Crawford a slight edge, but it's a truly 50-50 fight, man. It really is, because I could see them beating each other, but Terence responded. I mean, not Terence. Earl responded to Mikey's call out, and the fight was made quickly. See, that's impressive, and nobody don't talk about that. Earl was like, okay, I'll fight you, and the fight was made, and it was a success, and Earl put him on another level after what he did to Mikey.
Yep. Salute to the brother Marcel Miller in the super chat. Salute to you, King. I appreciate you. I appreciate debating with you. But yeah, Kurt, so smash the like button, get the likes to 1K, man. Get the likes up to 1K. We should have well over 1,000 likes, man. Smash it. Slim Jim 314, salute in the super chat. He said EJ is a just playing. What's up, Blue and Kurt? Oh, he said EJ is a bum just playing. What's up, Kurt and Blue? Salute to you, King. Man, that's what they want you to believe, man. Because here's the thing. See, what happens is people just don't want to say, "Hey, Bud is you holding up the fight." Period. Point blank. Period. It is what it is. He's holding up the fight. Smash the like button. Predicate. Salute. You out? Salute to you, man. Enjoy your day. He says, we really hyping up a 135-pound champion challenging Spence to hype his 147 resume. Good, Rice Eater. So then you don't want to see Terence Crawford and Errol Spence because he's a 135-pound champion that moved up to 147. So you're discrediting your own defense. So you're disqualified altogether. There's no point in me even responding to you because you just said that we hyping up a 135-pound champion. That's who Mikey Garcia is. He's just as accomplished as Terence Crawford, but he just went into the welterweight division straight into the best fighter at the welterweight division in Errol Spence. That's why he had the loss on his resume. Terence Crawford went in with 4 tune-ups. The rated scholar, my brother in the super chat, he said, still how Jay Diaz never touched the gloves. Man, I don't know. I didn't even see it. Stu Baby Love TV, my brother in the super chat, he said Bud just needs to fight his mandatory importer. Salute. So if you're gonna talk about we gonna hype up a 135-pound champion, well, Terence Crawford is a 135-pound champion. That's where he won his first belt. School skills, and Spence couldn't KO him. Yeah, well, that just shows the level of competition Errol Spence is facing compared to the level of competition Terence Crawford facing.
He don't have to knock out. He didn't have to knock out Mikey. He won every round.
Right.
He didn't have to knock him out. Sometimes we get fixated on knockouts, man. But he dominated the fight. He didn't need to knock him out.
And then this, I'm gonna ask you this question: did Deontay Wilder knock out Bermane Stiverne the first time? What did that mean? He won the fight and became a world champion. But did he knock Bermane Stiverne out the first time? Dario Colby, you ain't giving Crawford a fair shake. What fair shake am I not giving him? Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1K. Will Pitt said the objective is to get the victory. Facts. How many knockouts did Floyd Mayweather have at welterweight? Did that mean he wasn't the best welterweight and the best fighter in the world? What does that mean? Did Floyd Mayweather knock out Juan Manuel Marquez? A blown up welterweight? Richard Capital 33, salute. Did Floyd Mayweather knock out Juan Manuel Marquez? Smash the like button. Get the likes up. Get the likes to 1K, man. I'm asking y'all a question. Did Floyd Mayweather knock out Juan Manuel Marquez? Because last time I checked, Juan Manuel Marquez was a blown up lightweight who started off before lightweight. Floyd not a KO artist. Nobody said Errol Spence was School of Skills. Who said Errol Spence was a KO artist? Who said Errol Spence was a KO artist? Kurt, did you ever say that?
No, I ain't hear you say that. Nobody, I mean, people, seriously.
Kurt getting frustrated.
I mean, you have some guys that's knockout artists. Look at Edgar Berlanga, and you have some guys that are boxers, Haney and Stevenson. People got on Stevenson because he didn't knock out. What's his Toka Clarity, whatever his name is.
Toka Khan.
You know, but
Toka Khan Clarity.
It's different levels sometimes when a guy don't want to be knocked out and he's there to survive. It's hard to get the knockout. Some guys are just knockout artists by nature, like Julian Jackson and Gerald McClellan. They can just graze you, but you know, when you can go 12 rounds and dominate a guy, man, that's just as good as a knockout. Because I remember the late great Pernell Whitaker said that when you dominate a guy for 12 rounds, you can convince him that, and you can break his spirit. He can never beat you. But when you knock a guy out in 1 or 2 rounds, he can convince himself that it was a fluke and he won a rematch. Mm-hmm. And that's what Santa Cruz is doing to Tank Davis. He wants a rematch because he believed the knockout was a fluke, which is wasn't. But if he was schooled for 12 rounds and you take the fight out of him, he ain't going to ask for a rematch.
Mm-hmm. And that just goes, Stu Baby Love TV, salute to my brother in Super Chat. Said Bud wants to cash out to comfort if he loses to EJ. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 1K, man. Get the likes up right now, man. Let's get the likes to 1K right now. Smash the like button. Get the likes up. Get the likes to 1K. Smash the like button. So, Kurt, OG Eric in St. Louis, salute. So, Kurt, isn't this saying in boxing? See, this just lets you know when people are dealing with feelings over facts. Because we have this old saying in the sport of boxing, don't we, Kurt? It's worse to take a beating over 12 rounds than to get knocked out.
Facts, all facts.
Somebody in there, like you said, Kurt. Somebody's in there. They're breaking your will over 12 rounds. When you feel, that's why Floyd Mayweather used to frustrate and break people down. That's why Lomachenko was called Nomaschenko, right? Because he was making people quit because they was getting frustrated. He wasn't knocking them out. He was frustrating them.
That's what scientific boxing to do. I looked at Canelo, Marquez, Mosley. When they all fought Mayweather, I used to look at them between rounds. And they were defeated. They were convinced that I couldn't beat this guy no matter if I press him or try to outbox him. There's no way I could beat him. I used to look at their body language, and that's boxing. I always say boxing is the ultimate truth serum once you're in the square circle, meaning the ring, and we can box a guy, and nowhere else has had that effect on people, Pernell Whitaker. Because they were such scientific and great boxers, they can break your spirit.
Mm-hmm. Rice Eater 79. Now he in the super chat. Salute to Rice Eater 79. He says, since nobody Bud fought is qualified to be a challenge, who was Errol Spence's best 147-pound? One name. Sean Porter. Right off the top. And Sean Porter could beat everybody on Terence Crawford's resume. Hands down. Derek Young, my brother in the super chat. He said that's why Danny Garcia looked deflated. He took a beating and couldn't do anything. I love Danny, never seen him like that, but he manned up. That's a fact. That's a fact. Right, James Kelly, saluting super chat. One thing for sure, we definitely not in the days of Whitaker, Camacho, Julian Jackson, Meldrick Taylor, etc. Yep. Rice Eater, you discredited Kell Brook, so why you keep bringing up Kell Brook? You see this? You can't go to nobody else but Kell Brook. And Errol Spence beat Kell Brook. So I said Sean Porter, but you said, well, Sean Porter lost to Kell Brook. Well, you discredited Kell Brook, right? Didn't you say you don't give Errol Spence credit for Kell Brook? And Errol Spence beat Kell Brook as well. So he beat Sean Porter and Kell Brook. How about that? You're better off just saying it's over. You're better off just saying it's over. Throw in the white towel, bro. You said that okay, so then Kell Brook is his biggest win then. And he beat him 3.5 years ago in the UK when Kell Brook was a champion. Now, and that's the biggest win on Terence Crawford resume. So, again, who on his resume could beat Kell Brook then? He already beat Kell Brook. Errol Spence beat Kell Brook 3.5 years ago. You gonna tell me Errol Spence beat him 3.5 years ago in the UK? You can't compare. There go 619 Cali Factor. Salute. It's over. Just stop. School of Skills. Activate your mandatory position. So once again, here we go, Kurt. They want Sean Porter to do all the work. They telling him to activate the mandatory. How come he just don't negotiate to fight Sean Porter? Why hasn't he just mentioned Sean Porter? Rocco 3, salute. Everybody else, Kurt, has to do all the time. The boxing section, TBS, salute. Everybody, all Terence Crawford's opponents have to do all the work. Keith Thurman got to send over a boatload of money and a contract. Sean Porter got to send over the money and got to sign and give them the contract. Right? Errol Spence got to give him a 50-50. Everybody got to come up with all these different scenarios to make the fight with him. Nobody wants to tell him to push for these fights. Nobody. Columbus Brooks, salute. Nobody. Nobody wants to tell Terence Crawford to put his best foot forward and make these fights. Y'all happy with him sitting on his hands and not pushing for no fights, and instead in return just keep saying, well, these guys don't want to fight him. He's the champion. Okay, if he's the champion, then Errol Spence is the champion, and he's a 2-time champion. So then if you're going off that, see, you keep backing yourself in the corner. It's better to just wave this white flag, do like this, and get out of there. It's over. Wave the white flag and get out. So if you're going by belt, then Errol Spence is a 2-time, is a unified champion. So then he should get the 50-50 split, right? Because he's the champion. So Errol Spence is well in his rights to say he deserves 60-40. He don't have to give him 50-50, right? Right? He don't got to give him no. He's well in his rights to say 60-40 then, right?
And that's still a sweetheart deal for Terence Crawford.
Now he's saying Bud is number 1 pound for pound right now. Was Spence ever? Again, I'm gonna say this to you again. Floyd Mayweather is the pound for pound best fighter in the world. You keep doing this. Bow out. It's over. Floyd Mayweather is the best pound for pound fighter in the world. When he fought Oscar De La Hoya, he was a 4-division world champion. He was a superstar and a pay-per-view star already. He took a 70-30 split. Pound for pound is a mythical title. It don't exist. Good try, though. Good try. Great Canyon, salute. JC, salute. And Manny Pacquiao took less money than Floyd Mayweather. Yes, he did. Lewis Allen, salute. Joe Van Den Broad, salute. You keep pushing yourself in the corner. Calvin Ringo, salute. In order not to just deal with facts over feelings. It's better to just say, hey, I'm a Crawford fan, but he need to do something, man. Point blank and period. That's it. Why we compare? I'm done talking to y'all, man. I can't talk to y'all no more. I can't talk to y'all no more. PGH Big Dog, salute. I'm done talking to them. Now they're gonna say, you see this? No, why are we comparing Errol Spence to Oscar De La Hoya? Goodbye. I'm done talking to y'all now. Goodbye. Next topic. I ain't talking to him no more. Marcus Lestrap, saluting the super chat. Pretty boy will knock you out, but Money Mayweather will school you. That's a fact. I'm done talking to y'all. Y'all bogus, and that's why these fights don't happen, because of y'all fans. That's exactly why. That's exactly why. Because y'all not realistic and don't want to call a spade a spade. That's exactly why. That's what it is. Humble wisdom, salute. It's exactly why these fights don't happen. That's exactly why. You know, I didn't say Errol Spence was Oscar De La Hoya. I'm using the whole situation as an example. I never said he was Oscar De La Hoya. But what I'm comparing to is the situation. The situation is the same. I'm not talking about them. But there you have it. So, Kurt, what did you think about? I wanted to get your take and your opinion. Smash the like button, get the likes to 1.1K. What did you think about Chris Colbert, Shakur Stevenson, Richardson Hitchens, and then we'll get to Joshua and Wilder, and Joshua and Pulev. Denzel Horton, my brother in Super Chat, would Sean Porter be the A side over Bud? He should be, right? If he's making the offer, I never seen the B side make the offer. So if Sean Porter's making the offer and Sean Porter's doing all the footwork to make the fight happen, then he should be the A side, right? But no, they're gonna tell you otherwise. See? Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash that like button. So, Kurt, who did you think had the best performance, and what did you think about everybody Saturday night? And Edgar Berlanga as well. Young Glow Gang, salute. What's your thoughts, Kurt? You on mute, Kurt?
I'm study talking. Richard Hitchens has a nice jab, man, and I always thought he was missing something. It's like making a cake, and the cake is good, but it's not delicious because somebody missed an ingredient. I want to see more Richardson Hitchens, but he has a real nice jab. I was impressed by him. He has a nice jab, man. He was popping him with that jab, and he's a good boxer. Colbert has natural skill, athleticism. He's a sharp puncher. He's a harder puncher than his record indicates. He fought a guy who kind of reminded me of Little Felix Tito Trinidad in a way, and he closed the show with an emphatic knockout. Colbert just plays a little bit too much. I want him to be more serious. He's going to have to be when he steps up in competition, but he's a very good fighter, sharp puncher, man. I'm impressed by Chris Colbert because I think he's a natural fighter. Shakur Stevenson, who I've been looking at ever since he was a little kid in Newark from boxing gyms. This kid has a built-in radar. When your opponent can only land 9% of punches, and certain things I look for in a fighter that can transition from offense to defense. I look at footwork and everything, and he seems to have that in abundance. And I like his mind. He has a professional boxer's mind, his mindset. So out of all three, I like Shakur first, and then Colbert second, and Richard Hitchens third. Richardson Hitchens. Shakur, his natural ability to evade punches while in the pocket, I believe it sets him apart from everybody else. All those guys, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Teofimo, Hitchens, Colbert, Tank, they all going to have to fight each other. And it could be a golden age. It really can. But Shakur Stevenson is a problem, man. And he's only getting better. He hasn't reached his prime, just like the other young fighters, Colbert and Hitchens. So they still have room to grow. And he looked big for some reason, Stevenson. So he's still putting on weight. He's young, but he's getting there, man. You know, this guy is like scary good because of his defense, man. He just has that natural skill set that could make you look bad. And Clary wasn't a bad fighter because he's athletic and he can box, but Shakur made him look like an amateur. So, all three of them, I was like really impressed one way or another.
Mm-hmm. James Kelly saluting the super chat. He said, I believe that Bud could beat everyone on Errol Spence's resume and vice versa. Heartbreaking, and the boxing public needs to boycott. Bud needs to stand up to BA, Bob Arum. I agree. TB Rice, my brother in the super chat, he said maybe 50-50, 55-45 Bud skills in the ring. Eye test at his best. 65-35 Spence on the money. Go Spence. Yeah, man. The problem with that is just people just, they're just not realistic with the business part of the sport. It just is what it is. So, you know, Kurt, how do you see? Smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. If you haven't smashed the like button, smash it. Mark Ambrose, salute. Kurt, what is your thoughts on I was saying this yesterday. I just wanted to Vino G, salute. Salute James Kelly in the super chat once again. He says Shakur has great manager in Andre Ward. Andre Ward's not his manager no more. Andre Ward is not a manager no more for Shakur Stevenson. But Kurt, I was talking about Shakur Stevenson versus Gervonta Tank Davis, who's the best 130-pounder in the world. I said that Shakur Stevenson showed me that he has he's just more versatile. He has more tools in the toolbox. But what's Kurt's thought? What's your thoughts on it?
That's a tough fight, but Shakur is more of a natural boxer. Tank uses his aggression like an old school fighter because he know he can get you out of there with one shot. But Shakur's defense can neutralize Tank's power. That's been boxing throughout history. The more technical fighter always, most of the time, wins the high-profile fight between two A-list fighters. And Shakur, like I said, still getting better. Another year from now, more experience. He needs more seasoning. I mean, he's great now, but naturally, the more seasoned experience he gets, he's going to be even better. So if you want to beat these guys like Colbert and Stevenson, you better get them now because once they become seasoned veterans, man, it's going to be very difficult to beat them. And Stevenson is growing, and his power's going to come, but his identity is a boxer, just like Devin Haney. So him and Tank, that will be a tough fight. But see, Tank only fighting one style. People who stand in front of him, Santa Cruz was tailor-made for Tank. But Stevenson, that's a whole nother, kettle of fish, man. That's a whole nother style. Kind of remind me when Trinidad fought Mayweather when he came back and he knocked Mayweather out, and they was like, we want Hopkins, all the Trinidad fans. Then they made a match with Winky Wright, and I told people Winky Wright was going to beat him because the style, it was a sharp contrast of a guy who has no defense and a guy who has nothing but defense, and Winky Wright beat him. But if I was Tank, I would be fighting different style fighters. I want to see how he fights a slick boxer with good footwork, so because that will get him ready for Shakur. So that's very interesting. Mm-hmm. That matchup.
James Kelly in the super chat once again. He said, "Then I missed that. I apologize. I thought Andre Ward was his manager. My mistake. He was his manager. They just recently announced on Saturday at his fight that Andre Ward was no longer his manager. So they just announced it on his fight this past Saturday. So you just missed it. So he was his manager though. Now a lot of people feel after the performance, smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1.1K. Get the likes up. Smash the like button. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Elko, salute. Smash the like button. Get the likes up. Get the likes to 1.1K. So, Kurt, a lot of people thought that Chris Colbert had the best performance of Saturday night out of these young fighters. Did you feel that way?
No, they probably saying that because he got the knockout and he finished emphatically with the knockout. Like I said, I thought he played too much. He showed lapses. I pay attention to everything when I watch a fighter and study him. Shakur, to me, when your opponent lands only 9% of punches, I can't ignore that because I like Shakur because he can transition from offense to defense, defense to offense. That's the first thing I look for. Colbert is flashy, has a lot of style. He can fight. But I just think that Shakur, it wasn't the most exciting fight, and people getting it. They fusing excitement and performance together. I don't do that. I separate the two. I love knockouts. I really do. But I also love the sweet science. And that's what Shakur showed me. And that's his identity. And I like defensive fighters. And I believe Shakur had the better performance, to me, my own personal opinion.
Yeah, Anthony Lumar, salute. What do you see? Do you think that if it wasn't for Shakur Stevenson, how do you see? First of all, Gervonta Tank Davis and Chris Colbert. How would that play out? Sergeant Slaughter, salute. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1.1K.
I could see Colbert having success because of his speed. But Tank showed me that he's a very determined fighter because he was getting hit. And I've seen Tank take some punches from Gamboa. I've seen him take some punches from left hook from Santa Cruz. But Tank has this thing inside him where he has the desire to knock you out. It's different. He has a built-in desire to get close to you and land his bomb. And I love a fighter who has that kind of aggression. That's that old school kind of aggression where if a fighter has power, he's going to go at you. And Tank can walk through your stuff, and he gets hit. He doesn't have the best defense, but he gives himself a chance to win with his power. Against Colbert, I like Tank. But Colbert will have his moments. But Colbert has lapses, and you can't afford to have lapses against a guy like Tank who throws play. He looked really good in the Santa Cruz fight. You know, even though Santa Cruz made the order, I like when Tank is aggressive. And I think from here on in, with him being in shape, this is a new Tank, and I think he's going to be aggressive no matter who he fights. You got to beat Tank. And I don't think Colbert's going to do that. I think somewhere along the line, Tank will catch him with something big.
Anthony Lumar, salute. Big LT, Vino G, Anthony Williams, Harry Jones Jr., salute. Brandon Wilder, salute. What's good with you? Free Lifers, salute. What's good with you, Free Lifers? My brother D-Lo 44 Boston in Super Chat, he said Colbert cuts the ring off better than Shakur now. What you think about that?
The big difference with Shakur and Colbert backs himself up against the ropes. I don't know if it's by design. Maybe that's the case. You know, and he can see punches coming too, but I just got this feeling with Shakur and Colbert that Shakur takes it more, seriously, and I just think that his mind is more mature because Colbert has a lot of flash and pizzazz. That's just who he is with the hair and the outlandish outfits, but that can cost a fighter. But Shakur can go where he wants to go. He controls every part of the ring. You fight behind him. That's the boxing terminology. He controls the fight better than Colbert. And I like both of them, man, but I just think Shakur is a little better because of his mind. But Colbert is right there, though.
Yeah, he took a huge step up. I think Richardson Hitchin, he got a little longer ways to go than them.
I always thought something was missing with him, but he has a really nice jab, though.
Yeah, it's strong, man. It's quick. It's fast and it's strong, man. Do you think that Miguel Bouchard could beat any of them?
That's going to be hard for Bouchard because the way he fights, he throws wide punches. He throws a lot of punches. But Shakur and Colbert, they would use his aggression against Burchell. Burchell is going to have to catch him with something big, man, and follow up. But I just don't see that happening, especially with Shakur. I think it's a bad matchup with Stevenson if I was Burchell people, because his weakness is against a pure boxer and speed and footwork. Colbert and Stevenson is not good matchups for Burchell. Burchell will struggle against a boxer because if he becomes overly aggressive, they're going to use it against him. He throws wild punches, and he throws a lot of punches, and his defense is not the best. His aggressive offense is his defense, but I just don't think that's going to, I don't think he's going to do well against Shakur or Chris Colbert, especially Shakur, and that's the fight will most likely be made. I think it's a terrible matchup for Burchell.
Mm-hmm. Black Move, salute. He said, Kurt and Blue, didn't Chris Colbert have the better opponent this weekend?
I like Clarity because he was a boxer, and Shakur made him look very pedestrian. I forgot the guy's name. I told you he reminded me of Trinidad. He was one-dimensional. He knocked out his last 5 opponents, but he was just a puncher. That's it. Clary can move. I see him use the ring. I see him outbox people, make people look silly, but it was the other way around. Shakur made him look silly and slow. So I say that Stevenson had a better opponent because I done seen both of them in the past. I thought Clary was a better technical fighter.
Mm-hmm. He was more skilled. Chris Ray, salute. Peace and blessings to you, man. Enjoy your day. Thanks for coming. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up to 1.1K. Smash the like button. If you haven't smashed it, smash it. So, we also had, Anthony Joshua and Kubrat Pulev, right? And from what I saw from Anthony Joshua, he's still very hesitant, right? He still looked, hesitant to get in exchanges, right? And he did, I like the way he was boxing, that jab to the solar plex. That's my favorite punch. James Kelly, my brother in Super Chat, Tank staying in shape is the key. If you notice, he slid back to his old style and got the KO and stayed focused, even though Cruz was outboxing him. Yeah. So, salute to my brother in the Super Chat. Appreciate you, James Kelly. But Gavin Washington, salute. So, Anthony Joshua still looked hesitant to me, right? He still looked hesitant to get in exchanges, right? It still shows in the back of his mind that Andy Ruiz fight. He didn't get past that. He didn't get over it. Now, that jab to the solar plex, his movement, I like it. But his stamina showed up once again in the 6th round. After the 6th round, the stamina issue showed up. Now, that could be a testament to, that long layoff, right? Everybody, it's no crowd, it's no, it's a lot that plays a part in it, right? And before we get out of here, Kurt, remind me let's touch on that Felix Verdejo Nakatani fight as well. But he just showed me that when I watched the fight, I said, if you put Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury in the ring and remove Kubrat Pulev, they both win that fight. He's hesitant to get in exchanges, and I don't believe that the first big punch that land, 1G Storm, salute. The first big punch that land on Anthony Joshua, I think he might pack it in. I think that it's still in the back of his mind, that Andy Ruiz fight, and he was in there with a guy in Kubrat Pulev. He had the size advantage, the reach advantage. He looked much bigger than Kubrat Pulev. He looked even bigger than Kubrat Pulev than Vladimir Klitschko did, right? He looked much bigger than Kubrat Pulev, right? Black 12212, salute. But he still looked very hesitant to get in exchanges. And don't get me wrong, the object, like we said, is to get the W and get up out of there. But I just didn't like his body language at times, man. He looked real shaky, right? He didn't go in there. He didn't look too confident, right? I knew the uppercut was going to win the fight. Dwayne Yosef, my brother in Super Chat, he said, Blue, you see after the AJ fight, they are trying to bypass Wilder again. Yeah, that ain't going to work. I don't pay that no attention. They have to do that. But that's not going to work. So don't even pay it no attention. So, what did you think about it, though, Kurt, overall?
In boxing, there's certain fighters for some reason when they get hit psychologically they fall to pieces. That's how AJ is. And Kubrat Pulev was made to order for Anthony Joshua. See, Joshua's going to knock out guys like Povetkin and Pulev, those European fighters, because they're open for that straight right hand.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where he got Povetkin out with. That's where he got Pulev out with. Pulev is very slow, very, very basic, not athletic at all, doesn't react well to punches. So I knew Johnson was going to knock him out, and the uppercut was going to be a factor. He looked good against them guys, but and Pulev, to my surprise, touched Joshua with the jab and a couple of right hands. They were slow as molasses, and they still got home.
Mm-hmm.
Joshua's best bet is to fight guys in that ilk, and his power and size will be an asset to him. But once he moves up in competition, the Wilders and the Furies and even Ruiz, here's a guy who's a 20-1 favorite, got knocked out. As soon as you hit him, he's going to go. He's going to get knocked out again before his career ends. Maybe 2 more times, depending if he don't pack it in. He just doesn't react well when his opponent goes on the offensive. He doesn't. See, Pulev didn't have the speed or the perpetual motion to keep up with Joshua, and Joshua knew that. And he was hesitant. But as soon as you get hit, he falls to pieces, man. And, certain guys are like that. And another guy that we're going to talk about in a few minutes, he's like that. When you hit him, he just goes to pieces. It becomes a psychological thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain fighters you can hit, and it doesn't bother them.
Mm-hmm.
And Tank was like that. You can hit him, and he's still going to come forward. But with Joshua, he needs to be aggressive. He needs to land his power shots. But once you hit him, he'll fall like a deck of cards. That's just who he is. That's his chemical makeup, I would like to say. So that's what I thought about the fight.
Yep. William Oscar Ardent, salute. Plus size model. Peace and blessings to you, Queen. Jonathan Simon, Tim Miller, salute. Anna Richards, salute. You don't know boxing. Script in college, salute. So there's not a caller. That's Kurt, man. Kurt is, I don't have my laptop, so he's just on the phone in this format till I could get my laptop back. They think you just a caller calling in, Kurt. Like the caller got it right.
Yeah, I know. That's like the third or fourth person said that.
The caller got it right.
Last week.
Unreal. But smash the like button, man. Get the likes to 1.1K. Smash that like button. Get the likes up. Smash the like button. But man, I was disappointed in Felix Verdejo, man. I thought he was going to close the show. He ran out of stamina, man. Nakatani showed that he got a chin. He's relentless. He's going to keep coming forward. But I was disappointed in Felix Verdejo, and I feel like that was the closing chapter to his career. I don't think he's going to bounce back from that. But what was your thoughts on that fight, though, Kurt?
Yeah, I'm glad we went from Joshua to Verdejo because they the same to me. Verdejo he's very chinny. But like I said, psychologically, when you hit him, he'd go to pieces. This is the second time getting knocked out. He had Nakatani. He was landing some hellacious right hands. He had Nakatani out in the first round, but Nakatani got over it. He got up, he got himself together, and he started fighting on even kill. Then very slowly, Verdejo, he started hurting Verdejo and took him out. So it was the fight turned out to be war of attrition. But Verdejo, that's just his character as a fighter. When you hit him, he's going to fall to pieces. He can't take punches. He has a very weak chin, and plus he falls apart. He too is like Joshua. Once you hit them, they become a deck of cards. You just knock them over like a gust of wind. But that's who he is, and I don't think he's going to get past the knockout. He may continue his career, but Verdejo is not the second coming of Tito Trinidad or Miguel Cotto. So, his career doesn't look good.
No, I think it's pretty much that's it. Because I think his confidence is gone now, and I don't see it coming back. Unfortunately, because I was high on Felix Verdejo. Smash the like button, get the likes to 1.1K. Smash the like button, get the likes up. If you haven't smashed it, smash it. I was very high on Felix Verdejo, man, and after that motorcycle accident, never the same. Never the same guy. He never displayed the same. And don't get me wrong. He didn't pack it in this fight, but he's just chinny. He can't count on his chin, and he get in there with one of these young dudes that the jab, Nakatani's jab, G-Man TV salute. Nakatani's jab was the one that was just kept him hurting him like. So, yeah, man, it's unfortunate. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up because.
But you know what, Flu?
Go ahead, Kurt.
He's had a lot of pressure, and certain people can't take that pressure, can't live up to it. Mm-hmm. Just like Hector Camacho Jr. Because of his father, he turned out to have a not good of a career. He quit after he was cut and knocked out, whatever. And same with Verdejo, they wanted him to follow the footsteps of Trinidad and Cotto. They was going to have him fight at the Garden. And it seems like Berlanga is that guy now. And Verdejo, people just don't believe in him. Just like Victor Ortiz, they thought he was going to be the next superstar, and it turned out to be Canelo. So certain guys can live up to their expectation, and certain can't. Whatever the case may be, pressure, or it's just not who they are. And the motorcycle accident didn't help Verdejo, and now he's had 2 knockout losses.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Harold Jones, salute. Yeah, man. So, man, what did you think about? What do you think about Edgar Berlanga, man?
I have to see more. I know people are high on him because people love knockout. I understand knockout, what it means to the casual boxing fan, or even a hardcore boxing fan. It's very exciting, man, exhilarating when you see people stretched out on the floor. He has very heavy hands, but when he steps up in competition and those guys don't fall in the first 2 or 3 rounds, then we're going to see, can he box, how he's going to fare against a guy who can use the ring, and we're going to find out. Because like I said, the boxing ring is the ultimate truth serum. So what happens when the guys don't fall and he's punching? But he has to be careful not to leave himself open. And plus, he when he comes in, he's a little overly aggressive because he believes in his power, and he's wide open. I don't know because he's fighting low level competition or what, but I got my eye on Berlanga. He's already targeting Canelo in 2 years, he said. So that's going to be the next guy who's going to be fighting at Madison Square Garden during the Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Mm-hmm. I agree. He's that next big star as soon as things open up back in New York. Yep. But Kurt, any last words, man? Let's get on out of here. B-Man 910, salute.
Man, great boxing talk, man. I had a plethora of fights this weekend, and we covered them all. Great job as always, Blue, man. The channel is popping. I'm glad to be a part of it. Thank you, chat, for spending time with us. And I'm looking forward to this Friday and Saturday, man. We got Canelo, we got Jerron Ennis, we got Triple G. So there's more boxing, and we're going to have a big 2021, and that just gives us more ammunition to talk about the great sport of boxing, man. And just glad to be a part of this great boxing community, man. And we'll see you tomorrow. My name is Kurt Sugar. Peace.
Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, or one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all we got for y'all. Peace.
Peace.
James Kelly said, I'm ready to commentate in the super chat. Salute to James Kelly, man. Derek Young, salute. Yeah, this weekend we got some big fights, man. Salute to y'all. Peace and bless to each and every one of y'all. Appreciate y'all. Tomorrow we'll be back on.